Wait, I'm trying to disconnect. Hang on. Yeah! Nice! I'm live! I think. Something's working. How's everything? How is everything? I probably should have checked to my audio and stuff. I haven't actually done this for a little while. Hope everyone's okay. Hope everyone is okay. I'm excited to be here today. We're going to be doing some resource gathering and other bits and pieces on the Hermitcraft server. I still have my MCC gear on. I've got no Elytra left, and it's not even mine. So that's a strong start. Oh, and I don't even have a sword. Okay, well that's good. Professional starts. How is everyone doing? Is everyone doing well? It is pretty toasty. It is pretty toasty over here in England. I'm currently in England. And yeah, it is warm. It is warm. Can you tell from the slight rosiness of my face? Toasty times out here. Toasty times. I do have air conditioning in this one room of the house, which is an absolute luxury, and like, it is the best. But it is only this one room, so I've actually been sleeping here. like this room is not big, as you can see, and I've been setting up the air mattress and sleeping in here because it is the one slightly cool room in the place. Right. Are those sounds really loud for everyone else, or is my volume just on something absolutely crazy? I think it might be that option. How do I change volume? There we go. There we go. Yeah. So today I just thought I would hop on, do some live streaming. You know, I was really feeling, I've been just feeling it. You know, it's been a little while since I've done any kind of sort of like direct interaction with the viewers. Obviously, I've been away and doing all sorts of exciting stuff and everything like that. So I haven't really been, you know, sort of like particularly online. Like I haven't been like online as a whole, as in like spending time on the internet. Not just the server, like just on the internet as a whole. And I've been missing it. I've been missing the interaction with everyone, and I'm excited to be able to chat to everyone today. And I just thought it'd be cool to have like a super chill live stream where I'm just gathering bits and pieces, and it will give a good opportunity to actually talk with the chat. Oh my goodness. I've actually got my mob sounds super quiet due to us killing the wardens, which means that you haven't all been absolutely destroyed by these sounds. Nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's already... So one thing that I do want to get better at is maybe potentially reading the chat and also noticing donations. I've just seen there is already one. Doomwalker has asked for my thoughts on the cushion, and to be honest... I'll be honest, I have not really touched anything in the latest snapshots at all. But it's cool. I mean, look, sitting in Minecraft, you know, we can actually finally create sort of like immersive seating spaces, and that does feel like that is long overdue. Like that feels like that is an exciting feature in the game, and that is incredibly cool. But yeah, I haven't really played around with them yet. I know that... What on earth? I don't know if I should have looked at that. I don't know what's going on up there. That is crazy. Okay, well, we'll leave people to it. Yeah, it feels cool. I know that there's like a million ways that you can align them and stuff like that, so I think builders are going to be pretty excited about that. I'm sure it's going to be pretty cool for terraforming and things. But again, I have not been on the internet. You know, I've been pretty offline. I was fairly offline for all of Minecraft Live, so I kind of saw it after the fact. And I could not tell you all of the features, I'll be honest with you. If I'm going to be totally honest with you. And that is not the update's fault. It is entirely my fault. However, I think the cushion looks cool. I think it looks cool. Okay, the glass is okay to show. This is the thing that I get scared about with live streams. Obviously, look, if you're watching this, you should know there is potential for spoilers. You know, this is how it goes. I love you, Mumbo Jumbo, spelt the very French way. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. How are you? I'm good, if not a little bit toasty. What do you think about the Yogscast banter about you? Is this new, or is this the one that was sort of like a year ago? I grew up watching the Yogscast, and I am Yeah, they can say whatever they want about me. But yeah. Right, okay, I should probably explain. So here's the deal, right? So, we've got all these skyscrapers that we need to build. I've got all sorts of blocks that I need to gather. One of the first types of blocks that I need to gather is pale oak. I have got a list. I've got a material list that I have sort of... Oh gosh, it's gone. Oh gosh. Yes, it's here. Now, weirdly, it's saying that I need like nearly 1,000 bits of pale oak, and I feel like that's inaccurate, but equally, pale oak is incredibly useful to have, so I think I am going to gather a decent quantity. I'm also going to try my best to replant it as I go. That's going to be my big moves. Somebody just donated $5 just saying Mumbo in all caps, and I appreciate that. How's the move going? It's a good question. Yeah, so you may notice I'm in my this is the same office that you have all seen for like the past sort of like, I guess, 7 years. Yeah, so I'm still in England currently. It's all incredibly complicated, as I think I've explained in my moving to France video, but a minor update is that I think the final documents for the visa have been somewhat approved. So then the process actually is like going to properly start, which is kind of cool and incredibly exciting. And that's all been happening this week. So this week's been a little bit chaotic. Been dealing with all sorts of admin bits and pieces, which, like, by the way, I'm like the worst person in the world when it comes to admin. Like, truly am the single... Like, here's like anyone in the chat who has had to email me at any given moment, or like tried to ask for a timely response from me, please do put in the chat how terrible I am as a human being. Like, I am the single worst person in the world, and I think that's why it was so frustrating that everything was taking so long with my visa, because it's like the one time I tried. Like, I've been trying so hard. Like, I've put everything into, like, I've been fighting myself and fighting my nature to actually be incredibly timely with all of my responses and sending everything. Like, you know, I'll receive an email and I will get on it immediately, and I will like respond immediately. I won't just like mark it as unread and then forget about it for months. I won't do that. I didn't do that in this situation, and it still blew up in my face. So it makes me wonder, maybe my technique of making, leaving everything to the last minute and not responding to emails until they ask you like 100 times to reply. Then they're incentivized to actually be on it when you finally reply. You know, it's like the other way around. Whereas I was clearly too keen with my responses, and I would respond to their requests too quickly, and then they would do my treatment to me. You know, they would mark me as unread and be like, oh yeah, I'll get back to that. You know, that's not important for the time being, and then they forget about me. You know, it's a nightmare. Lots of people in the chat saying that's a bad idea. That I should... No, okay, fine. Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah, no, I am live. I know. People seem surprised in the chat. I did like a few live streams before I left for Chamonix. It's something that I've kind of missed over the years. It's like the way that I make my videos has become increasingly... I don't want to use the term polished, because I don't feel like that is actually accurate. But it's become increasingly like... I don't even want to use the term snappy. I don't really know how to describe how my videos have sort of shifted over the years. I think I stay on task quite well, and I think I like move between things quite swiftly, okay? Like, I'd say I've gotten pretty good at staying on task in my videos, but I think I began to miss in recent years some of like the more casualness, some of the ability to actually sit back and sort of like talk about things and go off topic in like a meaningful way, you know, because if you go back to some of the older videos, you know, I would go off on a ramble about anything, like absolutely anything, for like 3 or 4 minutes while I'm doing functionally nothing, which in a 20-minute video, you know, you're taking up sort of like 20% of the time of the video just with a and it's not necessarily nothing, and I like it's a complicated thing, right? And it's like in some ways that's super cool, but I think it doesn't fit necessarily that well in my videos or in Let's Play videos on YouTube as a whole. but I wanted a place in which I could sit and ramble for a while. And live streams and like the extended cuts that I've been putting on my Jumbo Mumbo channel have sort of like hit that quite nicely, and it's been nice to actually just be able to sort of sit down, chill out, and speak about whatever, you know, whatever comes to mind, be it books, be it moving country, be it rock climbing, be it cars, be it whatever, you know, and the chat definitely helps that as well. 10 million subscribers soon? Yeah, I mean, if I did some YouTube shorts, maybe. It's like YouTube subscriber growth is very much tied to shorts, it seems. It's very strange. Oh gosh, I've just realized I had my material list open over the donations. This is why I'm a bad streamer and I should stop. Wacky Animations just said congrats on the engagement. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been extremely exciting. It's been it's extremely exciting. It's been a beautiful few months. It's been incredible. I will never forget April 2026. I almost forgot immediately. I couldn't wait. No, it wasn't April. Have I forgotten immediately? No, it was May. I will never forget May of 2026. No, it was April. What? No. When is it? Is it July? No. Seriously. I think it's May. It was May of 2026. Yeah, I'll never forget it. Don't catch me forgetting it again. It's been a chaotic few months, alright? Everything's going wrong. Spring, yeah, thank you, yeah. I will never forget spring of 2026. Best time period of my life. So that's a disaster. That is a disaster. I've gotten them confused. Gosh. Oh, I've gone bright red, and I was already pretty red. I was already not a good shade. I tell you, I went out on a bike ride today and literally almost passed away. You know, like it was not good. It is so hot. Yeah. Right, anyway, I should probably get back to reading other bits and pieces. Good luck, I'm off to work. Well, sorry, I have completely missed your message then, if that is the case, because I've left this way too long. Yeah. I have no clue. Oh my goodness, we're actually gathering. We are actually gathering. Resources are going into my inventory. What is it? How's the Minecraft audio, by the way? Have I turned it down too much? I'm starting to realize that I turned down my Minecraft audio and not my actual volume. What? How am I this bad at utilizing computer systems? That is the big question. Keeping you in the background is pretty nice. Yeah, that's cool. I can be in the background. I can be your little... I can just, like, sit in the corner. Just ramble in the corner. That's a very strange thing about live streaming. Just understanding that you're just kind of in someone's house. Sort of virtually. Just chilling in someone's house. Oh, thank you so much to AdPlays 3054. Congrats on the engagement. I absolutely love your moving to France video. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was fun to make. It was kind of like, it was one of those things where I was kind of setting up to make this video. And I had shot like all this footage, and I had all these things, and like I kind of had all these moments documented, and I almost like I came back from Chamonix back to England, and I was like, oh yeah, I kind of do want to make a video about this. But my initial plan was I was almost going to make a video sort of as like a little update, you know, and just saying like, oh, I've been really busy. Like, this is why I haven't been making Hermitcraft episodes, by the way. Like, everything's been a little bit chaotic. And then I kind of sat there and I was like, this is probably one of like the biggest and most important months of my life. And probably one of the sort of like, this is a crazy yeah, a crazy time period that I want to be able to look back on, and I kind of want to have a video for myself. And it would feel like such a shame to sort of post a video like being like, oh yeah, sorry I haven't been making any Hermitcraft episodes. Like, I've been moving to my dream place and gotten engaged and everything, and there's these huge landmarks, but I promise I will get back to play Minecraft soon. Like, I didn't want that to be the tone. I suddenly realized that would be completely ridiculous. So then I was looking through the footage, and there's like just tons of really, really lovely moments, and it was really cool actually to be able to kind of look back through. And the coolest thing as well about shooting on something like the mini DV, the little camcorder, my old retro camcorder. In fact, I do have it. It is here. Here it is. There it is. So this little mini DV camcorder is what I shot a decent chunk of it on. And the coolest thing about that is that it plays it out as like a tape. You know, it's recording to a mini DV tape. So then you get like a long string instead of getting like a bunch of clips and everything like that you normally get from something like a video camera. You get like a long sort of string out of everything back to back, everything in chronological order, which is really, really cool because it means that you literally can just sit there. It's like a sort of 50-minute long file, and you get all these moments sort of back to back, and you can really relive it, which is something that I don't think you get quite so much, like with modern cameras and with iPhones and everything like that. You know, you like, how often do you just sit there and watch all the videos that you've taken in a month back to back on your phone? Never. Like, that would be such a strange thing to do, right? But you're forced to do it with the camcorder. It's literally how you get it onto the computer. So then it means that you actually do sit there and you sort of like relive it, and it's super cool. And like a lot of the clips that are in there are kind of in there somewhat uncut, which is really nice. Like, you almost get these little editing decisions made for you. Which is cool. I love it. It's such a cool format. It does require the most like horrific. Oh yeah, here. Like this. It requires this horrendous set of dongles to connect the camera and get the footage off of it. I think this is mini DV to FireWire, and then this is FireWire 1 to FireWire 2, and then this is FireWire 2 to FireWire 3, and then this is FireWire 3 to Thunderbolt. So this set of dongles, I think, cost 4 times as much as the camera, which makes it sound really expensive. The camera was like $40 or like £40, I think. But I bought it used, but this was £160. So like, yeah, that's the only killer thing. But if you want like a similar vibe, I would highly recommend just getting like an old digital camcorder and then buying like a fisheye lens for it. That's always a good move. And to be honest though, like that, there's so many plugins and things that can emulate old camcorders and things nowadays that honestly you could probably just shoot on your iPhone and then emulate it in something like DaVinci Resolve if you really wanted to go for the aesthetic. But they're like, I don't know, there's something special about the old camcorders, especially like how insane the zoom is. Like, the zoom is so ridiculous. You can just go full dad cam mode and just like power zoom it into literally everything. It's pretty good. Okay. What have I been missing? I've been missing everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I don't know how this works. I don't really understand. Sorry, I'm clicking on things in the chat and then things are like expanding and disappearing. I don't know how this works. Nobody said that's a complicated name for me to say. Oh, and it's disappeared. Why am I such a bad streamer? I'm the worst. I think they are something about having lights on in the skyscrapers, and I kind of like, I go back and forth on this. On the one hand, it would be cool to have some like lights that flicker on and off, but on the other hand, they are meant to look kind of derelict. Like, they're meant to look like they're no longer being used by humans. So actually, I kind of want them to be devoid of life, which is why I'm probably leaning towards no. But then I might add some light animations and things like that into the top section, like into the encampments and stuff like that. That could be perfect. Yeah, I mean, I like this project is something that is going to be a work in progress for a long time, and that's what I'm super excited for. Like, I'm super excited to sit with all the decisions. I'm super excited to play around with different ideas. With that being said, though, I really, really do, and I'm scared of saying this to 7,000 people. That's a lot of people. I'm messing up far too much stuff to have that many people watching me. But I kind of do want to get the skyscrapers done over the summer. Like, that would be ideal. And then this evening... Wow. Well, I've barely even gathered enough pale oak this evening. No, then... Well, I was thinking of the end of the year, like towards the end of the year. And then, like, I translated it to this evening. Because, I've been learning lots of French, and my brain is completely jumbled on all forms of language. It's a mess up there. Later on in the year, I will then be able to, like, really dive into the details. I think once the skyscrapers are in, it will feel like a solid place, and then I can, like, dive into the details and really start building a story of the town. Like, right now, I'm just, like, in the thick of it, And I need to make sure that, like, the majority of the building gets done, because I don't want to have to rush the details. Like, I find the details super, super fun. So if I can, like, sit down and really think about all these, like, small decisions, things like the lights turning on and off, and like building up little camps and like designing characters and making walkways and places that people can interact with, and like little areas that you can sort of check out. That's what I really want to get into, but I want to get the structures in quite quickly, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Hey! Getting people in the chat who are currently in Chamonix, which is cool. It's a cool spot. I'm not there, by the way, but yeah. I'm also really, really feeling the warmth. This has made me realize, like, how often I sort of, like, walk out of my office and, like, allow airflow. How frustrating would it be? Wait, hang on. If I put my... Right, I'm going to do a test, because I do have air conditioning. I'm one of, like, 4 English people who have air conditioning. Right, if I press this, how loud is this? Like, honestly, tell me if this is annoying. Hang on. Oh gosh. Gosh, how does this work? Is this deafeningly loud? Wait, hang on. It's building up. It's building up. How's that? That sounds... Can't hear it. Can't hear it. I can survive. I can live. I can live. Nice. Hey, Mumbo, weird question, but can you call my friend a melon? I mean, sure. Sure. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything or anything like that. Silence? Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Oh, that is so much better. That is 1,000 times better. Your volume is max and you can't hear it. Nice! I'm sorry about that. I just couldn't help myself. Sorry, I didn't... Yeah, I kind of thought that would be targeted to just that one person. Didn't really think about how that would just negatively affect every single person that's watching. Didn't think that through one bit. I'm still new to this. Alright. Screaming into the mic now, Mumbo's a real streamer. Yeah, no, I'm getting there. Right, I think I don't actually... I have not been keeping track of, like, how many of these that I need. But I feel like I've got to be there, right? Like, if I think about what I'm currently building, I can't think of that much pale oak that I need. But I do need lots of pale oak for the future ones. I just need to go on a quick replanting mission. You'll quickly run around. Cheese or bread? Nah, I'm a bread man. I'm a baguette boy. And it is dangerous. It is doing damage. I've been non-stop. I've been baguette maxing big time. Thing is, you can get baguettes at any time of day in France. It's mad. Like, it's literally 10 p.m. going to the store. Warm baguette. Yeah. You think I'm not doing that? You think I'm not getting the 10 p.m. baguette? It is a tiny bit staler. I feel like they just keep them a bit warm. But, like, it is... You know, I don't expect much. You know? Access to baguettes at 10 p.m. It should be illegal, but it also shouldn't. Goodness me. Cookie God. Cookie God. You didn't need to do that. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the cookie. That is crazy. $100 cookie. What's it made of? Seriously. Like, if someone wants to do the maths. If someone wants to do the maths down in the chat. For a cookie, what is the average weight of a cookie? To cost $100, what would it have to be made of? Canadian dollars. What would it have to be made of? I'd love to know. Precisely. And if I can take a guess, if I can take a real guess, a cookie, how much does a cookie weigh? Depends on the size of it. I'm going to assume around 50 grams, right? 50 grams for a cookie. 43 kilograms? What are you? What cookies? I mean, I want to go to wherever you get your cookies from. Because a 43 kilo cookie. Oh, are you saying maybe they got... I hope, for your sake, you got it the wrong way round and you're like, how many cookies is $100? Which I actually agree. I'd say 43 cookies. So 43 kilograms of cookies probably is about $100 of cookies. 50 grams is a very close guess. Did I guess 50 grams? Because that's what I was thinking. I can't remember if I actually said it. Yeah, if I'm thinking of materials, I've got a picture. If I picture the periodic table here, God, this is making me realize I know the value of precisely 0 materials, none. That's crazy, isn't it? Actually, if you think about it, I live in a world where like I'm surrounded by stuff made of raw materials, and I could not tell you the cost of a single one. Couldn't tell you a single one. Couldn't even ballpark it. 50 grams. 50 grams. 50 grams of. 50 grams of gold. That feels like that would be a lot. That feels like that would be a ton. No, that's tons. Yeah, no. That was not my guess, by the way. I was just making that clear. Just making that clear that would have been stupid to think that. Platinum, is that more expensive? Who knows? Does anyone know? Silver. 50 grams of silver. Let's go. Locking it in. Well, 50 grams of silver is about right. Yes. No. Nah, you're not being serious about that. Copper? Copper's not a terrible shout, actually. 50 grams of silver is about $100. Wait, what? £50 grams of silver is 73 pounds. I literally should be a valuation man. That's my new job. Valuing things. But like with no research. Valuing things off the top of my head is my new passion. Oh, yeah, I probably should have checked to see if I... Wait. Wait, I gathered... Wait. Yeah, I probably... Stage 1 of a resource gathering mission is to check your current state of resources. Have I messed that up? Okay, I actually do have some resources. This could be the shortest stream ever. How did I forget to do that? Okay. Well, I'm going to be smart. Look at me. Because I thought to myself, well, I've got all this wood in my inventory. I guess I could make a bunch of shulker boxes. But then I remembered that I'm gathering this specific type of wood for this build. So then, look, I'm going to make a bamboo one. But then my bamboo wood is somewhere else. Oh, no, okay. It turns out I was actually quite far off. Not too far off, but not too bad. Let me try and value something else random. I really can't think of anything. I can't even think of how we even got there, to be honest with you. Seriously. This is terrible. This is a terrible idea. And I've forgotten why I came down here. Why did I come down here? This is the beauty of having a chat. Is that I can forget what I'm doing, but then I can ask people. I know that makes for a terrible viewing experience, but that's what I'm going to be using you guys for. 200 kilograms of chocolate. You want me to value that? Okay, I'm going to value that. What are we talking? Is this like Cadbury's Dairy Milk or something? Because I know the value of Cadbury's Dairy Milk far more than I know the value of any any useful material. 1 cubic meter of pure stone. It depends on the stone again, I'd say. 1 kilogram of $10. Wow, these are all good questions. Yeah, okay. Well, that depends what that means. Is that 1 kilogram of $10 bills or a kilogram that costs $10? Because I'm going to say... Oh, that's actually difficult. Why did I come here? Bamboo. Jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's not even here. That's what threw me. Why is my bamboo here? You guys have been sorting things wrong. That was all me. It was all me. Okay. Am I going to be really long-winded? Okay, what other types of wood do I have? I guess it doesn't have to be bamboo. This is the thing. We can change. We can adapt. We can adapt to what we have. Look at all these cherry logs that I have. I don't need those. Bam, bam. They're going to be chests now. 1 kilo that would cost $10. $10. That's £7, right? There's a lot of conversions I'm having to do in my head here. About £7. Do I not have a crafting table? I really want to get this like pretty nail. Like I want to nail this, and that's causing me great stress. I think. $1 kilo, $10. It's actually a hard. That's a difficult one. It's actually kind of difficult. Because it's like, you've kind of asked for like the right quantity where it's quite a lot. So it's like a bag of sugar. Doesn't apply. But then it's like, so it's like actually quite expensive, but like not expensive enough that it's like, you know, yeah. And I'm trying my best not to look at chat because I'm sure there's actually good suggestions coming in on the chat. Why is this? This is hurting my head. Maybe. Maybe. Uncle Ben's chili non carne. Uh, 5 packs. Well, I don't know. 1 kilogram of Uncle Ben's chili non carne. That's what I'm going for. I think. No, wait. Oh no, that's £10. That'll be £10. I think it's £2 with a club card. With a club card at Tesco. I think it's £2, and I think it's 200 grams. So that means it will be £10, and I know I've messed up that. I've big messed that up. Is club card not allowed? I guess it's a discount, but everyone has a club card. So this is different, you know. This is different. I'm saying I think that's good. I think we've nailed it. I'm taking it. I don't even care what the answer is. I think I've answered correctly and I'm happy. One kilogram of mid-rate cheese. How did we even get onto this? How did we even get onto this, really? Seriously, what am I doing? Bigger question is, like, what I'm doing makes sense. You're watching it. That's worse. What you're doing is worse. Right, okay, we definitely have enough pale oak. Probably too much. I got carried away. Where's my text file? Where is it? Oh, yeah, 1 kilo of cherries, £7 without club card. So you've taken the club card away. Okay, so you've got variable club card. Okay. These are very English references, I'm realizing right now. But you know, if you're American, you ever visit the UK and you think our groceries are expensive, it's probably because you're shopping without a club card. We have big loyalty schemes down here, and it's important. Oh maybe sourdough baguettes as well, because I think they're about 400 grams and they're about £3. I think like a good like the high end Tesco finest baguette is maybe £3. So then that would be no, that's too cheap, still too cheap. This is what I mean. It's difficult. It's difficult. This is a difficult question. We've been posed with a difficult question here. All right, what's next on the list? I'm getting so distracted. Acacia wood. Okay, that's actually going to be tricky for me to find. Apparently I need 432, and there's no way that that is the case. Is Tesco only in the UK? That's a good question. I don't know. I've never seen a worldwide Tesco. What are we discussing? It's a good question. It is a very good question. Oh, it's in Ireland as well. Okay, nice. I'm happy for you. Excuse me? I saw a Tesco in Prague? Wow, this is blowing my mind. It's in Slovakia too? That's the coolest thing ever. They have a Tesco in Poland? This is cool. This is amazing. This is amazing knowledge. I'm genuinely interested in this. Cherry's £5.50 with a club card, just for your information. Okay, it's disqualified. It's disqualified. Club card only. Pretty sure some in Portugal too. Tesco is just a supermarket. I don't know how we got onto this, but like, you know, it's yeah. As the BBC would say, other supermarkets are available. Right, where am I actually going right now? I've kind of forgotten. Oh, no, yeah, I'm going to get Acacia. Would you ever make a Sky Factory series in the future? And that is from Lock and Key Productions. That's a cool name. Wow, that's professional. Probably not. I'm like... the way that I play Minecraft is like sort of just... I like being in a world, right? Like, I have played various forms of like skyblock and stuff like that in the past. Wow, look at me. I actually lucked into an acacia forest. That is crazy. I was just flying in a straight line. I had no idea where I was going. I was too distracted by Tesco related shenanigans. But yeah, the way that I play Minecraft is like I've kind of increasingly realized it is really important for me to be like in a world, and like in a universe, and then build things based around that. And I think, and it's like, I think this is going to sound slightly strange, maybe, but like I've interacted with the game elements of Minecraft a lot over my 14 years of playing it, and now I kind of treat Minecraft. It's weird. I don't really even think of it as a game. I kind of think of it as like as almost like this little. It's almost like software, but I mean that in the most positive way. Like, you know, because I'm someone that has used. Like I kind of view it as just creative software, right? Like that's how I kind of view it. So then when I play things like Skyblock and stuff like that, and I have to interact much more with like the more gamey elements of the game, I find that less interesting. I really like just interacting as much as possible with like the creative elements of the game. You know, it's like, again, using Minecraft just purely as a creative tool is like super cool for me. It's why like the way that I view it as a game, and like when people discuss game features that they want added to Minecraft, I don't necessarily agree with what some people say, but it's just because of my very odd perspective of how Minecraft is as an experience. Like, I fully accept the fact that I'm not the usual Minecraft player. So when people talk about how, like, you know, resources should be harder to get and there should be more location-specific resources and you should have to, like, interact with more sort of dungeons and do more, like, specific tasks to get certain limited items and everything like that, and certain blocks should be more scarce. That, for me, I they're not things that excite me about Minecraft. I do like the aspects of like having to gather the things for the builds that I work on. I actually think that gives the build some like meaning. They mean more to you because you've had to work for them. But like in terms of like, yeah, adding more gaming elements into, into the game, I don't know. For some, I don't. Oh wait! Oh, there's a fire, and I'm a fireman. Oh, there's nothing I can do. Wait, no, I can. I can put it out. That was close. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Is Pearl online? Pearl, are you watching? Are you seeing this? I have saved this tree. I've saved this tree. Thank goodness I saved this tree from burning down. Anyway. Oh gosh. It's kicking off again. This is going to be a full-time job, isn't it? Oh. Thank goodness I looked after that tree. Maybe I'll cherish the blocks that I saved. There we go. Now we can remember it. We can remember it. Big firefighting content. Thank you. Firefighter of the month, indeed, indeed. I mean, I'd love to see what Pearl's been up to. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. There was a fire. Pearl wasn't there. So I'm 1 for 0. Ah, an armadillo. That is cool. Very, very cool. I absolutely love all the new cow textures, by the way. It's very, very cool. How long have they been in the game? And, oh, let's keep that separate. Because when I refer to new features, people always then just comment saying that actually I'm incredibly old and they've existed in the game for a long time. I feel like if I was to take a guess, they've been in the game for 1.5 years. I think that's accurate. 5 years? Spring last year. Less than a year. 2.7 years. Are these guesses? Are you doing what I'm doing? You're meant to provide me with the correct information. I'm the one that's meant to be spewing out random stuff from my head. You have access to Google. 5 years? 10 years? That's not... no. About a year. I'm crushing it. I'm crushing it with the guesses today. Right. I've seen a date. March 25th, 2025. I'm smashing it with the dates in a minute. My guess is nobody's guessing better than me. I guessed the silver cookie. Crushed that. I guessed... Did we get clarification that 1 kilo of Uncle Ben's chili non-carne would be around about $10 if using a club card? Because I feel like I absolutely smashed that guess. And now I've guessed the date of when the fancy cows were added almost to the T. There's nobody guessing better than me. I'm the best guesser in the game. And if anyone says otherwise, well, they guessed wrong. I don't know what that celebration was. I thought I was trying to think of, signs that I could throw, but then I didn't want to accidentally throw some kind of horrendous gang sign or something like that. So then I just went for the double arms out stretch, and that probably was, in hindsight, probably wasn't that cool. Oh well. At least only 8,800 people saw me do it. Mumbo, do you listen to Idols? Yeah, I went to see Idols last year on my birthday. Not last year. The year before. Wow. That time is going. I went to see Idols before they added the fancy cows into Minecraft, put it that way. And they were cool. Yeah, big fan. Big fan. People always ask me about my music, like, preferences, and... they are kind of all over the map, to be honest with you. But yeah, I do like Idols. Oh! Thank goodness I was here. Otherwise the server would be ruined. Will you ever play Mecha Chameleon? Honestly, so here's the thing. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I've been hearing lots of people playing it. I've been hearing lots of hermits talking about playing it. I'm assuming it probably doesn't run on a Mac, so I'm just like immediately kicked out of the club. Is Mecha Chameleon also like somehow connected to that paint game as well, the hide and seek game? I think it is. Because it does look fun. It does look really, really fun. I'm really looking forward to my schedule being less chaotic, because everything is all over the place currently, and I'm just like completely out the loop with everything. That is the game. Your boy's guessed again. Your boy has guessed again. He's guessed right again. What am I now? 4 for 4? Let's go. I'm coming in with 0 information on all of these guesses, and I am guessing correctly every single time. Come on. Nobody's guessed better than me. Name one other person. Name one other person that's guessed better than me. I bet you can't. I'm the best guesser, and I can't guess. I can't guess anyone. Mecha Chameleon runs on Mac. Okay, now I'm interested. Now I am interested. Because I tell you what, yeah, maybe one day I'll get... Like, I used to have a PC. This is only in recent years that I've actually gone over to the Mac. But here's the thing. I was speaking to Tubbo recently, and Tubbo also has a mobile Mac Studio setup. And I gotta say, that made me feel pretty validated, because Tubbo is like... He is someone who I think of as being, like, super technically minded. Like, he is someone that knows his stuff, right? Like, Tubbo does things correctly. And he is running a Mac Studio setup. And that made me feel good about my decisions. How? How did you catch on fire? Thank goodness I'm here. Thank goodness I'm here. Otherwise, this would have been a real problem. That tree would have been burned to a crisp. Wow, the fire is really spreading, actually, guys. Where is it? What? There's no shot there's this much fire. Seriously? 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 I actually might need to call Pearl. Seriously? I actually have a bit of a situation on my hands here. Ah! If only there was some form of receptacle that I could put fluids into. There's no way this is happening. I feel like there's no way. There's no way this would have caught fire. Surely not. This is not accurate. Hey! Stop! I'm not equipped for this. I'm not equipped for this. Would you stop? Would you stop this fire? I am not equipped for this in the slightest. I'm just out here trying to gather acacia. How did they find me? Who even is this? I mean, Grian is online. There's in fact, actually, every single person that could possibly be doing this is currently online. And I feel like there's not a single person that wouldn't do something like this that is currently online. Maybe Exuma. Exuma, that would actually catch me off guard somewhat. Okay, now I'm placing bets on Grian. What? I didn't know that was a thing! Okay, that was too good to be Grian. That's maybe a gem maneuver, to be honest with you. Or it could be Ren. He's experienced with a spear. A spear. Skiz is online. Skiz isn't online. This is an absolute baffle job. It's not Zedaf, because there was no bed placed. So we've ruled him out. Right, the movements feel like... I mean, there's so many options. Cub is good. Wait, yeah, no, there's an enchanted flint and steel. This is a cub maneuver for sure. Like, there's no way Grian has an enchanted flint and steel. There's no way. That is absolutely cub to a T. This is so interesting. Cub's at his base? Etho. That's true. That's true. Etho maybe fits the bill of having an enchanted flint and steel. I don't know. And I feel like Grian would have revealed himself by now. Honestly, this is giving me lots to think about. This is giving me more. And it's potentially I didn't even guess Scar! No! I've lost. No! I've spent the entire time talking about how good I am at guessing, and I didn't even consider it would be Scar. As if Scar has an enchanted flint and steel. He must have done that by accident, because there's no way he did that on purpose. Like, there's no way! Why? Why does he have one? Do I now have to go back? Did he set his spawn? Almost definitely not. For goodness sake. I can't believe Scar has cost me my title as the best guesser. How am I meant to get that back? I guessed 7 people wrong. I even went to Etho. I even entertained the idea that it could be Exuma before I thought of Scar. For goodness sake. This does mean that I get this absolutely fantastic hat. Why is it so round? Does not suit me. You know, it's like you know, some people are just not hat people. You know, when you put on, like, they put on a hat and they just look like a little boy. You know, they just look like, you know, a small Victorian child. Scar! Where's he gone? Right, let's meet over by Corrales' village, which is absolutely insane, by the way. I love this place. Like, he flew away immediately. See, this is what I mean about it couldn't be Scar. Because he has yet to work out where I've gone, despite the fact that I'm very visible in the inventory. This is why it surprised me. That TNT maneuver threw me right off. This place is crazy. I'm going to have to go and get him. Hello, Scar.
There you are.
How did you get lost? You managed to do all of that. You managed to locate me in the acacia forest, but then got lost 14 blocks away from me. How did you manage to do that, Scar?
You had the hat on right now, so you don't show up on the hotbar. Whereas before,
do I? Okay.
I saw you on the hotbar. You're looking very dapper.
I've built up a reputation of being good at guessing, and then you've caused me to make 2 bad guesses, and this is terrible for my stream.
Well, I was enjoying your stream, but I noticed there was some fire, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I just help with this?
No, I mean, it's good. It's good. It really, genuinely, for a while, I was very confused about the situation. I was like, this does not feel like this is possible. Right, where?
I loved your guessing. You're like, could it be a Zoom Zoom? Or could it be Cub Cub? And you're just going down this list, and like, okay, an enchanted...
Yeah,
flint and steel.
That's what
Scar
threw me
has
off.
Never seen an enchanted steel. Potentially, he stumbled upon it.
Wait, I don't even have it. Where is it? Did I give it to you?
Oh no.
Oh, that implies that I maybe didn't pick up all of your stuff. Should we quickly go over to where we just were?
All right, let's pop over there. I fell in a cave and went down to 1 heart, and then I launched myself into the air and exploded.
Oh, you didn't mean to do that? I thought that was your way of dramatically revealing yourself. Well, I'm going in a group. I'm going in a group so that we can stay together. So wait.
I didn't have boots on either.
You didn't intend to do that?
No. I fell into the cave, lost. I went down
this
to
is
1
why
heart.
the TNT maneuver was too slick. I was like, there's no way. And then the enchanted flint and steel ruled you straight out. I was like, there's no shot this is Scar. It could not even. It's like couldn't even be possible.
Pretty good shot with the TNT and the spear there.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That went right to my knees. Like, that was impressive.
Okay. All right, here's the site. Oh my god.
Wait.
Don't tell Pearl about the fire.
Okay. Is that is that grounds for like
just keep that. Yeah, we can just keep that, we can just keep that like on the DL. Okay. We don't need to Pearl's busy.
Yeah, there's
so many things
10,500
going on.
people watching currently, so I mean maybe Oh.
Okay, where did I die, you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, no.
And you know what? You've really rocked my confidence in my guessing, so I'm now going to have to keep it quiet.
Oh my god, who do you think that cow is? Oh my god.
Wait.
Could be a hermit.
It could be a hermit. Right. Okay.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, this is what happened before, but this time I had my wings and boots on.
So I'm going to count down, right? I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. Oh yeah, no, there is stuff. There is actually stuff. My bad.
Where'd you find it? I fell in the cave again.
Thank goodness you had that enchanted flint and steel, because I wouldn't have noticed that your stuff was missing.
Oh, it did fall down into the cave. Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to count down from 3, and then we have to name the most cow-like hermit. 3.
Okay.
2, 1. Skiz. What you didn't do it.
Do it one more time. I
No,
had indecision.
no,
I had indecision.
No, that's the point. You're meant to do it quickly. I just think.
Crud. Okay, let's do it again. But
No,
I'll
it's
pretend this is the first time.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Skiz.
Hypno.
Oh, there's beef. Beef is on the server.
Like...
We have someone called Beef on the server.
Okay,
I'm never guessing
one more time.
Okay, one more time.
Pick a different animal.
Okay, yeah, damn, that's bad. Okay, let me give my thought process for Skiz. By the way, it's because he makes grunts, like he moves around, like he moves around like a cow, and I don't mean, oh gosh, I like as in like
yeah. Tell me more about how he sounds like a cow.
No, it's just like he has, like I feel like cows do, like they grunt and they're sort of like a little bit like airy, and Skiz is like he produces that air, you know. I don't know.
He produces a lot of air.
Yeah.
Both ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken. 3, 2, 1. Green. Yes, we're both on the same page there. Both on the same pair. Ocelot. 3, 2, 1. Gem.
Can't come up with anything.
Right, okay. Name a hermit. 3, 2, 1, go.
Zuma.
Oh, that's unfair.
Okay, pick another one. Okay.
All
right, here we go. We got it.
Parrot. 3, 2, 1. Green again.
Yeah, green again.
God, he's got a lot of brands, doesn't he? He's a real brandy boy.
Yeah, parrot and a chicken. Yeah. One's an identity. One's just a persona.
Yeah. Okay. Squid.
Oh god.
3, 2, 1. Joel. I keep thinking you're muted or something. Like I'm just staring into space.
My brain blocks. I can't think of anything. Okay. All right. Let me do one. Okay. Let me pick a mob. That's
think of a mob. 3, 2, 1. Think of a mob.
God, I got nothing. Okay, you pick a mob.
No, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, but you're better at it.
No, but you should do it, because otherwise if I think of the mob, I'm already trying to think of the person, you know?
Okay. All right, hit me.
You're not even thinking of a mob. What are you thinking right now?
I can't think of a mob.
What are you thinking about right now? This is just... Come on, Scar. This is the easy bit.
There's a lot of thoughts in my head right now.
This is the easy part of the process.
Okay. All right, I got this.
Yeah,
I got this.
You shouldn't have to... This isn't the part that we need to think about, I would have thought.
Okay, give me 3 mobs and I'll pick one of them. My brain is tired.
Like armadillo, panda, or warden.
Ooh. A warden. Okay.
You said
all right.
It's fine.
1, 2, 3. Warden.
Tango.
Cleo.
Wait, what are you saying? You're saying warden?
Yeah, warden, and then you said the hermit's name. Right?
Yeah. You went for Cleo?
I don't know. I pictured like Cleo like. "Roar."
That's true. Are I went for Tango, but
Cleo
like
does that a lot to me. He goes, "Roar."
I feel like
After I kill her, usually. The bow.
yeah. See, I feel like are you intentionally saying Wardent?
Am I saying warded wrong?
Because that kind of threw me off.
Oh no! Wait, do I say warded wrong?
I feel like you're adding a T.
Oh no! This is Ascalotl all over again, Mumbo.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like it's all right.
Well, now it doesn't feel fine. It doesn't feel fine at all. I feel self-conscious now.
No, I definitely feel like you said Wardent both times.
Why did anybody ever tell me all my life that I've been pronouncing that wrong?
You've been saying that. Okay, no, it's fine.
Jeez,
That's fine.
Then over here, just calling it a war daunt or whatever you just said. God,
all right.
what is happening?
Oh. Okay, okay. Let's go the other way around. I'm gonna say a hermit. And then we need to try and name the mob. The only issue being, just thinking of mobs has been difficult for you so far. And then
I got one. Enderman.
Okay.
Doc.
No, you didn't count
I did it out of timing.
How have you've managed to get every part of the process wrong of this 3-part game.
Maybe I'll just rely on you to do this.
It's unbelievable.
Okay, all right.
That was a good guess as well. That's what I was thinking too. This is unbelievable. Okay, let's try. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say a hermit, and we have to think of a mob. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Ren. 3, 2, 1. Wolf.
No, I got it. It just takes me a minute.
That's not the point. You're not meant
Donkey.
You're not meant. It's good. It is good, but you're not meant to take a minute. That's the point of the countdown.
I get it. It's just supposed to be what comes to your mind, not like a real thought out question. Okay.
No. What in this process made you think this is thought out?
I don't know. I just thought I need to take a minute to think. There is a lot of mobs these days.
There is. I feel
okay.
like this has
All
to be
right. First thing that comes to my mind. Okay. Here we go. Hit me.
Okay. Exuma. 3, 2, 1. Copper Golem. You're meant to say.
You got me self-conscious now.
Well,
you got me self-conscious.
the silence you should be more self-conscious about. You should have said anything.
But I thought too much about how I wasn't thinking about it. Well, I should have been saying.
Well, what came to your head? What genuinely?
Bat. Yeah.
That's a terrible one. Yeah, you should have kept that one quiet, mate. Why did you say that? Come on.
Okay, fine. All right. Jeez. I'm so bad at this.
You are quite bad at this. At a game where there's no wrong answers, you are seemingly bad, which is quite impressive.
I don't know. I kind of see the bat, kind of flying around, like, oh, everybody, it's me, Zuma.
Yeah. He does have that vibe. Actually, yeah. And I feel like he does give off slightly nocturnal vibes, and I feel like he also gives off good hearing.
But I do think that Azuma has the best sleep schedule of anybody on the server.
True.
That man is regimented.
Yeah, and I feel like bats would be too. It's just the opposite way around, but that's fine. I feel like I can't imagine a bat taking a lion. Like, I can't imagine a bat staying up late. You know what I mean? Like that. I feel like they would be regimented.
I just realized it's supposed to be the name and then the mob, not the mob then the person. Why did I do it that way?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's how lagging my brain is right now. I just realized that was the problem now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that went wrong there.
That's so sad.
No, I feel like what I think your bat was good. I think your bat was good.
I need a redemption. All right, hit me with another one. I got to redeem. I got to redeem. This time it's gonna be good. We're gonna get it.
Okay. Etho. 3, 2, 1.
Skeleton.
Creeper. Okay. we both went for. So I went. Okay, why did you go for skeleton?
I feel like he's really tall, skinny, and kind of like creaks around when he walks, kind of like a creaking too.
Okay, that's funny. So I went for creeper mainly because of like the iconic creeper face in his thing, and I also think of him as like like he's like a silent like he's like a silent killer with his words.
That's true. Know? I mean, a skeleton, a little bit of sharpshooter.
True.
But I feel like he's a little more mischievous than a skeleton.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what he might be, actually? I know this is against the spirit of the game once I finally realized the rules of the game, but I'm already going to break it. A baby zombie.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. That's a good one.
Because he's impossible to kill because he's sneaky.
Yeah.
And you could tell that if a baby zombie could really talk, it would be going like,
yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, next person. Beat ups. 3, 2, 1.
Walrus. No, that's not in the game. That's not in the game.
You have a walrus.
That's not in the game. That's not in the game. Redo.
No, okay, you can. No. But it's an interesting choice. I'm really curious what it was. I mean, what did I even go for?
I had a beat ups was a walrus going like.
I kind of went for alpaca because he does just give sort of like. But yeah, I might actually change to like a sheep, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel like walrus might be the best bet, even though like walrus does make sense to me.
Okay. Yeah. I think.
Wait, llamas are. Wait, alpacas aren't even in the game. It's llamas. So we both.
But you're onto it. You're correct. He's a llama. He's a llama. He's so cute and fluffy, and you want to hug him, and then he starts spitting on you.
Then he starts spitting on you. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe we both managed to choose animals that aren't in the game though, because I forget that llamas are definitely not. Oh, a lot of people in the chat have just said horse, and that is true.
That's easy.
That's easy. Yeah, come on now, chat. Get more creative, chat.
Yeah, come on, chat. But for sure, I don't know why I just pictured him as a walrus, but I think you were onto it correct with the alpaca. It's just in game he's a llama, and you go up and he's all like, oh no, and then all of a sudden he starts spitting on you and telling you to speak when spoken to.
Yeah, because I feel like B-Dubs like always comes across like he's never having a bad day, and I feel like that is the case also when I've ever encountered alpacas and llamas. You know?
Yeah. Some alpacas near me, they shaved them down. They're walking around all skinny and self-conscious right now. I feel bad for them.
No good.
Dude, just a week ago, they were strutting their big fur, going like, "I'm so cool," and now all of a sudden they're like shivering, like, "Oh."
It's a bad time. It is a bad time.
It's hard for them.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it around again, and this might be the last one, and then you can help me gather some acacia wood.
Okay. All right. What is it?
Right. 3, 2, 1. Oh no, wait.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me. Never mind.
No. B. 3, 2, 1. Wait, we're both stuck.
Wait, who? I thought you were gonna say the name.
No, I said a mob. Okay, the mob is B. Okay, and then we need to think of a hermit. Gem. Okay. I thought Pearl. I don't know why.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
I could picture both of them. I could picture both of them a B.
I think Gem's a better bet. Because Gem would kill herself to kill you. Do you know what I mean? That is a Gem maneuver for sure.
What? Okay. What about a? Okay. I've.
Corrales is a good shout as well.
Okay. All right. Snow Golem. Wait, is that the right order, or is it the name of the person?
No, yeah, you can do it that way.
Snow Golem.
Oh.
Cub's
so good. Yeah, Cub's so good.
It's a snow golem. He roams around. He throws snowballs at you when you're not looking.
Yeah, Cub is so good. Yeah, that's pretty perfect. And Cub also like sounds like the name for a snow golem. You know.
That is true. So you're getting acacia over here.
Oh, like literally, I don't even know really how much I need. I think I'm actually getting towards almost being done. I probably need like a few more stacks. And then I'll be done. I'm just gathering up some resources so I can build up my skyscrapers and things.
I like the skyscrapers. They're coming out quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's a funny type of build. I've never really worked on anything like that before, so it's been interesting for me, but it's been pretty cool. I'm really enjoying working on the city.
Now, let's see. Let's see if my memory works. Now, you mentioned in your last episode that your city is made up of robots. Is that how it is? Like humans are gone?
Yep. So
okay, memory worked out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you can't remember mobs, but you can remember details on my videos, and you know what? That makes me feel much better. That is really nice.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, no, it looks really cool.
Yeah,
it looks really cool.
No,
I've said it before. Your base is one of my absolute favorites this season.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yours is coming along beautifully as well. Like, I absolutely, one of my favorite things is looking across at the mountains from my base. It's like so cool, and especially because the moon and everything rises behind them, with like the better cloud mods and stuff like that. It honestly looks so atmospheric, especially once like you're the perfect distance where they start going to fog as well. So it just looks incredible from my base area.
Have you seen Etho's Scrapper Street? Have you seen that yet?
No. I've been so offline over the past month in terms of like keeping up with what everyone's doing. So I would happily head over there.
After we get some more acacia, I want to show it to you.
Okay.
It's my favorite thing on the server right now.
Really? Okay.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
I'm excited for this because Etho is like the most. Etho is literally like Minecraft jazz. I would now describe. Like he's played so much Minecraft now that he will just come out with something that is like in theory shouldn't work, and then it looks amazing. I feel like that's how I would describe Etho. Like he is like so deep into Minecraft that he can make the most wacky ideas come together. And I'm not necessarily saying that's okay. I have no clue about this street, but that's how I feel about Etho. Like,
oh no, this is it. You're summing this street up. It's so cool and wacky.
Okay, cool.
Except, well, I feel like I could help him with the pig. I really want to help Etho with the pig.
okay. I'm curious about this.
Yeah, I want to help with the pig. What Okay, well, let's see. Where are we? Why am I picking up? Oh, dude, I thought that was a piece of poop, but it's an armadillo shoot.
Yeah, I actually haven't really touched. Like, I haven't done anything with armadillos too much yet because the armadillo
pretty much hate armadillos.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
I wanted the penguin for Etho, actually.
Yeah. Pangolins.
The penguin
pangolins are so cool as well. I watched a documentary the other day about pangolins. Oh, it was awesome. There's this guy who was rehabilitating a pangolin, and then finally like let it go in the wild. And I didn't realize, like, did you know pangolins don't run on all fours? Because this was news.
Well, they kind of waddle, right? Yeah. Are they just waddling from one leg to the other?
Yeah, and they keep their hands like up, like scooped up.
Okay, shoot, so dude, cute. I just got a weird. Oh no. All right, so I just got, when you said that, my brain went, oh, are they kind of like a creeper with the 4 legs down at the bottom, but then like 2 of the legs like go up when they're running and then they waddle?
Definitely not like that. Yeah, okay. They're definitely not like that.
Okay. Dang. Now, what kind of penguin was it? Was it like one of those king ones that are like super tall, or one of the little fellas?
Wait. Hang on. You are talking about. Wait, hang on. Are we messing up? Because my chat is actually saying. Wait. What animal are you talking about?
A penguin. That's what we've been talking about for 5 minutes. Like Minecraft was going to add penguins, and then they robbed Etho of them. What are you talking about?
Wait, I was talking about pangolins. The little like armored things. Wait.
Okay, let just for the chat. Like, of course, like, could you explain a penguin to the chat versus a penguin?
Yeah. So a penguin, Arctic fella, right? Real cold. Okay, a penguin. So the thing that you're talking about, I think, are you talking about the Arctic guy, the cold dude? Surfs up.
Yeah, the king penguin, he kind of waddles. Sometimes he has like a briefcase and a hat.
Okay. Damn. So when I said they don't walk on all fours, and you were like, yeah, it's crazy.
Well, then I started thinking, wait, did they have an extra set down at the bottom? And I was confused for a second. And I thought you were saying like pangolin, and I thought maybe that's just a funny way British people say penguin. No. And I was trying to be polite.
No. Also, it turns out penguins aren't actually in the Arctic; they're in the Antarctica. So that's terrible.
Yeah, they get around. They're travelers.
Yeah, they move. Yeah, they travel about. Yeah, exactly.
They got 4 legs down there. They only use 2, but they got 4.
If they had 4 legs, they'd be up in the Arctic. All right, they'd get it together. They'd move north. Okay, so I was talking about pangolins, which are very similar to armadillos in that they are like armored little.
I feel like if I've seen why am I not picturing what these are? I know if I saw a picture, I'd be like, oh yeah, that guy.
You should Google
cool.
Google pangolin. Pangolin. There's not many of them. They're really struggling.
Okay.
Yeah. That is the funniest thing that's ever happened. I can't believe it. I mean, to be fair, I didn't think
I typed it correctly, but it brought the penguin. What?
What?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Yeah, they're anteaters. They're little anteaters, but then they're armored. Somebody said pangolins are like artichokes, and that's actually pretty accurate. Pretty accurate to their vibe.
Okay. Yeah, these guys are fun. They hang out.
Yeah, but yeah, so they don't walk on all fours. They walk with their little front paws up, so they kind of look like they're sort of like sneaking along. They're cute little ones.
Dude, when you look at the scales, it gives you like the weird tingles in the back of your head.
Do you think? I think they're really cute when you see them moving about. I must admit, when I see them feasting on ants, I'm not so. They're cute up until that point, until they like deploy their mile-long tongue, and then I'm like, ooh.
They are really cool. Cool. I don't know why my brain didn't click with the name with the creature. I knew if I saw a picture of it, I'd be like, oh, it's those guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you look at their scales, they kind of give you like these weird like little prickles on your skin.
Yeah, they are a bit.
Anyone else feel that way, or is that just me?
That might just be you, but I get what you're saying. But they definitely do look like living ant-eating artichokes. I think that's actually the best description. Do you have artichokes in America? Is that a thing that you're familiar with?
Artichokes?
Because artichoke sounds like a very English word. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Costco's got great artichokes.
Nice. Okay.
And they have them in the artichokes in the jar too. If you need them in the jar, good deal too.
Artichokes.
Well,
in a jar.
Yeah,
like pickled
if they're
ones.
like, if they're like all in the olive oil and stuff.
Okay. Nice.
Artichoke hearts.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that was even a thing. I genuinely did not know that was a thing.
They come in 2 jars.
I remember the last time I ate an artichoke. Now that I'm thinking about it. Couldn't even describe what it tastes like.
I think you need some artichoke lives from Costco.
I feel like I probably do. I don't actually know how much they. I'm now going back to an earlier conversation. Okay, this is an interesting thing because you just discussed the price of things and maybe the weight of things. Earlier on in the chat, I was trying to think of something that is $10 that weighs 1 kilo. Can you think of anything?
Just for chat's sake. How much? Okay, what's it?
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, I realize I've alienated my entire audience as 2.2 pounds.
2.2 pounds. What?
Yeah.
That's such a weird number. Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, it's your fault. Your fault, by the way.
I thought this was going to be like 10 pounds when you first said that. I'm like, okay. 2.2 pounds.
$10. Do you see? It's a weird question. Like, the more you think about it, because it's like, it's not cheap stuff. Like, no. It's not cheap, but it's also not really expensive because you could say like whiskey. And then, it's like, okay, fine. So it's like, it's
the
like
question. So tell me the question now that I know how much it weighs.
Okay, think of something that weighs 2.2 pounds that costs $10, and it can be multiples of things. Like I think I went for five lots of chili non carne on a Tesco Club card, which there's a lot of things that have to be described there that I'm not going to go into, but yeah.
2 pounds that costs $10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, maybe the Costco cookie pack?
Wow, that's crazy because we've gone back around. This whole thing started because I was trying to work out. Somebody called it a cookie god, donated $100, and I was trying to think about how, like, what the cookie would have to be made of for it to cost $100. So that we've come back around.
You know, there's this place in downtown
crazy.
Disney that sells like really expensive cookies. I bet they've got $100 cookie. Maybe it's called Gideon's.
Okay.
And they make it's all themed and stuff, and they hand you the cookies through this like fake flames.
Wow.
Maybe they have a $100 cookie.
Maybe.
Well, I'm trying to think of like I was just looking at Costco on Instacart, and everything is so much more expensive. I'm like, what even is $10 anymore?
Yeah, I know. That's what I suddenly realized. Like, I think I'm still stuck in sort of like 2018 pricing for certain things. You know.
Dude, my brain got locked in pre-pandemic pricing, and people
hasn't shifted.
Say something, and I look like a boomer, and it's they call me old. And...
Yeah, I suddenly realized as I went to start saying the price of things in like on this stream, I was like, man, I don't like. There are certain things that I forgotten. Like there are certain things that I couldn't actually tell you what the price of is. Like things that I don't buy that often. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm terrible.
No, I can't say anymore because it's always different. Yeah, it's always different. Like I was buying a salmon for Christmas. I looked at the price recently. It's $20 more. It's like how would you even like? You would think, oh, maybe it's $1 or $2 more, not $20 more.
So this is the crazy thing because I was thinking like salmon, and in my head I was like $6. You know, so
yeah.
You know, it being $20 more doesn't make sense to me. That's like,
the Costco
it's 4x in price.
The Costco salmon is $60 right now where I live.
A whole salmon? You're buying a whole salmon?
It was $40. It was actually $38 for two fillets that are almost 2 feet long. And what I do is I cut that up and then I freeze it, and then you could eat it over the course of like months.
That sounds all right. I must admit, I don't think I've ever bought a salmon.
Not, you never bought a salmon. Have you ever held a salmon?
Let me think about this.
I guess the real question is, have you ever been fishing? Have you ever held a salmon?
No, actually, no, I haven't.
Okay, all right. Charity event next year. You come with me. I'll take you salmon fishing.
Go salmon fishing. Nice. Okay. Well,
or we can just go on a nice cruise through the river if we don't want to fish.
Yeah. I can watch. I've filmed a lot of fishing actually. I've done some fish-based filming, but I've never fished myself.
Is that from your documentary with like you did with Red?
Yeah, that was for Blackmagic Design, and yeah, exactly. Went to the Philippines and did some fish filming. I think I've shot another fish-related thing back in I can't quite remember what it was, but yeah.
I remember that documentary. I was like in season 4. I was like, "Whoa, that was." I don't know. It was just like one of my like favorite things you did. It was like, "Wow, that's so cool."
It was very fun. I look back on that very, very fondly, and it's the first time I had a film shown at like a cinema as well, because it was shown at the launch event for the camera, which was crazy. And then they had like rented this big cinema in London, and they showed the film, and then I had to they interviewed me about the film afterwards. And it's like, like I could talk about Minecraft stuff quite comfortably, and I'm not that bad at public speaking, but that is the most scared I've ever been. Actually, it was like being asked questions directly about like creative choices that I made with the film, and yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was super cool.
Nothing worse than when someone asks you to be like, what was the creative process? Yes. Because they want to hear a lot of fluff. Yes. Like, well, it was autumn.
Yeah, exactly.
And I felt the wind blow through my hair, which gave me the inspiration to hit the high seas.
Exactly. Yeah. When in reality, like at the time, it was just, I think that will look really cool, and I think this is a story worth telling, and that was about as much thought as I put into it. We had an extremely tight timeline to actually sort all of the stuff, and it seemed like the best option and the best thing to sort in that space of time. That is the actual reality. But yeah, no, I look back on that extremely, extremely fondly. It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember watching that and being like, God, Mumbo's way too cool for us. What are we even doing with ourselves? That
is not true in the slightest. The number of times I've heard of the cool stuff that you guys are doing is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Right, I think I've got how many stacks? 6, nearly 7 stacks. Oh, my chat is going to absolutely implode on that. Why did I have to have that much?
How much did you have? Let's see.
6 or 7.
I've got 6.
Okay, so you've only been here for like 10 minutes. How are you this efficient? I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. I've been picturing salmon. I've been picturing salmon this whole time. I've had HD images of salmon in my head this whole time. I haven't been able to click a thing.
Oh, once I went, I was desperate to catch a salmon.
Yeah.
And my dad went. He was going for sturgeon. He was catching them left and right.
Yeah.
I got nothing. We were wrapping up for the day. I reel in my reeling my rod in, and I'm looking out. Like right now, the sun is setting over the Columbia River.
Perfect moment.
It's like majestic. So like the sunset is like on the water. Stupid, idiotic salmon jumps out of the water, goes like a foot in the air, and lands into the sunset on like projected onto the water. And I never salmon fished ever again. I was so mad. That thing teased me. I tried for hours to catch a salmon, and that thing jumped out of the water in the sunset. So mad. My dad's like, should have baited for sturgeon.
Yeah, I feel like because not like fishing is like a very sort of like slow paced meditative sport. If you're doing it with someone, it is pure like you could easily rage bait one another because you're just sat waiting. So then you can it's so easy. It's too easy, you know.
He did it to me again. There was another time where he caught. They were too small, and I don't think we ever actually kept a fish, but it was like catch and release, whatever. And plus these sturgeon were too small. They're only about 2 feet, so they were just below like the limit. Like
that's crazy. I still find that crazy. Fellas. Yeah.
And so he caught, and he always said this. Yep, caught myself a baker's dozen, and I caught nothing. And I sat right next to him in the boat and caught nothing. And I was like, "It's the same fish. It's the same."
It doesn't even make sense. It's the same like you're literally just putting a little, really thin piece of string into some water. Like, why? How can you be good at this?
I was so mad. I was like so frustrated that I caught nothing, and he caught. And he always would just obnoxiously say, "Cut myself a baker's dozen."
Yeah, that is pretty brutal. That is pretty brutal. Yeah, it does seem like a fun one. I do watch some fishing based videos. I think like where I watch a lot of like outdoors mountaineering stuff and like a lot of adventure based content. Like it often ties back into fishing. I
don't think I've ever watched a fishing video.
Well, then it's not like dedicated fishing, but like I really love like videos about sort of like Alaska. Like Alaska is a place that I think is awesome, and there's a ton of there's loads of salmon in Alaska, so I guess I have consumed a lot of salmon based content without ever.
Do you ever see those videos of the guys who go with their tripods and they set them up and get those wild pictures of the grizzlies catching the salmon in that river?
Yeah, that is the one thing. Like I love Alaska. Bears scare me, and like I'm like this is my little European brain, but yeah, bears are a bit scary, and there are bears in the Dolomites, I think, which are like quite close to where they're not that close, but like close enough to where I live that I'm wary of them. They're like a couple 100 miles away, and I'm wary of them. There are wolves. There are wolves. There are wolves in the area that I'm moving to, that's like, as an Englishman, that is.
Yeah, you Europeans are real scared of wolves. Like you guys have had just quite the adversarial relationship with those wolves.
Yeah, I mean in England,
it's all your stories.
In England, we do not have many. We don't have any wolves. We kind of wipe them out. I think they.
Yeah, don't wear all that red when you're in the woods.
Yep. Yeah. I guess that's why we did it. Genuinely, like, because they are looking to like rewild wolves back into the UK, and it is controversial. I do think Red Riding Hood has a lot to do with that.
Oh yeah, they've been reintroducing them into the United States for a while, and some people get real mad. Some people are like, "Yay, the wolves!" And
I honestly have no idea on like I cannot comment on whether or not it's like, I don't have enough information as to whether or not it's good or bad. Like I really don't. I think it's one of those things that it's like, like maybe if I lived out there and like I was going to be directly affected by the wolves, and like say you're working out there, that would probably be an added stress. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But then on the other hand, they were there, and it seems a shame that they're not there anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
The only thing I've ever seen people like, I feel like slightly legitimate on the negative side, even though I think the wolves are really cool they're back, is that they brought Canadian wolves, which are much bigger and stronger than the American wolves. Like these are like beef castles, and they come back in and they're just like, let's wreck some stuff.
Jeez.
Like,
yeah, that would be
other
serious.
than that, like, I think the wolves are kind of cool.
They are cool. Yeah. I mean, look, I am so excited. Like, would I be excited if I saw a wolf in the garden? I don't know, actually. I would
be a little nervous, I'll be quite honest, because I've watched a video of this lady who lived in Alaska, and she's like was literally tormented by a pack of wolves.
Problem.
And like at one point she was like pinned down in a shed, and they were like circling. And
big problem.
She think they were gone, and then they would appear again, or like
big problem. That's a big.
I'll be like, okay,
big
that's what
problem.
I would be a little nervy.
Yeah. Right, should we take a look at Etho's area? I'm so curious to see this. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I haven't really experienced living around like big, like threatening animals. Like this is not something I've ever experienced.
Did I told you? I think I've told you, about the animals, that are around where my new house is going to be.
No.
Did I tell you?
No. What have you got?
Okay. All right. So 1, there is mountain lions.
Okay. That's cool.
2, there are black bears. And 3, not ocelots, bobcats? Maybe they're bobcats?
Oh my gosh. You need to get trail cams set up immediately. Get some trail cams.
What?
Nice.
What? It's just we never hook it up.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
My dad got it for my mom for
get it going.
Christmas.
Right, I just need to. So Crafty Masterman firstly donated $100 Canadian, which I massively appreciate. But then they've also, how many kilos of rice could I buy for $100 Canadian? Right, we've got a lot of conversions to do here because Canadian dollars to American dollars, now then to British pounds for me.
Man, I'm just gonna say American dollars. I think you could get a good 60 pounds of jasmine rice at Costco.
Jasmine rice for $100.
The best one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Scrapper Street. Look at how cool this place is.
No, I'm sorry. I'm too busy thinking about rice right now. Wait, hang on. How many kilos of rice can I buy for $100? I feel like it would be yeah. I love basmati rice. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't decide jasmine.
I feel like this is fairly 1-for-1 for pounds. Like oh gosh. Great British pounds. I feel like it's about £1 for 1 kilo of rice. Are we talking dry rice? Or are we talking like microwave rice?
Oh, dry rice, in a sack with like an elephant on it. Big sack,
yeah, okay. I honestly think you could get 100 kilos. I mean, this is
wait, 100 kilos. Wait, that's 200 pounds?
I feel like you could get. Wait, so 100 Canadian dollars is about 70 English pounds, and I feel like you could actually get more than 1 kilo of rice per Great British pound. I feel like
not to be mistaken for the weight, but that's the money.
Yeah, I feel like you could maybe get 1.5. I feel like you could get 4 pounds of rice, the weight, for 1 Great British pound. So then I feel like we need to do 70 times 4. Which will, because there's 70 English pounds, I think, to about 100 Canadian dollars. No, I don't think there is. No, because what's the conversion between Canadian dollars and dollars?
I don't know. The Canadians are always complaining about their currency. Maybe they've improved recently. I'm not sure. I haven't kept up with the Canadians.
I think so. It's about 70 US dollars is about 100 Great British pounds. So then, what would 70 US dollars be in Canadian? Maybe like 50?
Well, I could.
No, you can't look anything up here, Scar. It's probably about. It's got to be about 50 or 60.
I was looking up. I was gonna look up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna say 60 times 4. I'm gonna say you could get. Oh gosh, I've forgotten how. 60 times. So that would be. That'd be 200.
I'm a little lost.
That would be 240 pounds. Oops. elbows the weight for 100 Canadian dollars using the club card.
Okay. Club card?
Yeah.
What's the club card?
I think we did it. Well, club card is a thing that you can get at Tesco, which Tesco is a supermarket, and Tesco gives you the reduced value.
I've heard British people talk about Tesco. Is that where you buy your food?
Wait, hang on. Oh, wow. In Tesco, you can get 192 kilograms of plain rice for £100 and have some change. Okay. Right, but that's £100. Pounds the Great British pound. So then if we could then convert that back to about £60, which then brings it to about 110. Oh, I think I'm miles off.
Okay, I looked up Costco. I had to look it up. All right, we could get the Kirkland signature.
Yeah.
And if you put signature on, that probably means it's pretty good.
Yeah. So we're judging by quality of rice. Oh, so. 52 pence for 1 kilo of long grain rice at Tesco. I'm on the money, I think.
Yeah.
Because that would be about £4 per pound.
Dude, you could get 25.
Oh, but the
pounds.
Canadian dollars is slightly less than I thought at 55 GBP. So wait, so 55 times by 4. Okay, I was close. We got there in the end. I was close. I'm going to just say that I was close. I don't know if I was close in the slightest. Right, this place. What's it saying?
This place is pretty cool. Look at this. Walk in.
Oh. Come on now. This is what I mean about jazz. Cool? This is what I mean. This is Etho Jazz. He is just
really
doing
self-conscious
things.
about jazz once.
Really? Did someone ask?
Somebody in my comments said they hated jazz, and I had jazz music playing in the background.
And then jazz was it really like was it obtuse jazz though?
No,
was it like Crazy Time signature?
Season 7 Aquatown, I played a little jazz in the background of the video.
Yeah.
Jazz is good. Whoever that was not whimsical or fun.
Okay. But
look at this. Look up in the ceiling. Like look at all the shops up there.
So this is what I mean, because this is like this is what I mean about the jazz thing, right? Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you mean about the pig. I don't like.
It's a little cursed.
I love it. I think it's good. And I'm not laughing. It's only because you said about the pig that I noticed it. It's not because I think it's good. I think it needs a nose, but that's fine.
Its head reminds me of Grian, like its head does, like just a different color palette.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Grian is Etho's pig.
I like his little shark up there. It's hard to see it. I don't have a. No, I have no nerve pearls, but
is that
it's a lone shark.
Nice. Chips, fish and chips.
It's a lone shark up there.
So this is what I mean. Anyway, this is what I was saying. Like this is like you could give 1 million people a Minecraft build, or like 1 million people a Minecraft world. You know what? I'm gonna step it up. 1 billion people a Minecraft world, okay, and say like build whatever you want. None of them would build something that is close to this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it's really cool.
Like it's just so cool. This is like the culmination of years and years of playing Minecraft and just like having fun and just coming up with cool ideas every single time. That's the like the awesome thing about Etho is like he just has so many years of building cool stuff that he has such a crazy catalog of cool things to draw on. And I always think that's so awesome.
All right. Look at this. This is cool. You'll love this. Look at this. Look. Look down there. Look.
Mystery meat.
Yeah, but look, it's a zombie.
Oh yeah.
Squid guy.
But so why? And what is that for? Is that like?
It's just like a little guy living in a dumpster trying to sneak some snacks.
That's so cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool? This reminds me of Kenobi. Terrible show. Don't watch it. But there was a scene where there was they go into this kind of like cyberpunky like city, and there's a clone trooper down the ground asking for change. Like this is what it reminds me of, because that scene was cool. Like had Tamora Morrison in it. You know, good guy, important guy. So yeah, this reminds me of that little Star Wars scene.
Yeah, this place is unbelievably cool. This place is unbelievably cool. This is really, really cool. Gosh, the thing is, this must have taken so long.
Yeah, this is the look at all like the fish tank up there with the escalators, and
it's like Etho has managed to maximize time taken per block for this build, because I feel like this is just like all of these blocks are kind of annoying to get. There's almost every block in the game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, really, it's like almost every
like you just think about like how long this would have taken him. It's so cool. Such an immersive place.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts. I love this is what I love. I like small, immersive, story-driven builds. That's why I said earlier, like when your builds are like one of my favorite, and this is one of my favorite because like I feel like it's really easy these days to build like a giant build and be like, oh, look at that. Like, but it's so much harder to make small detailed builds. Like it's just so much more difficult.
I think they're different, right? Like they're hard for different reasons. In like I don't know how to describe it because I definitely would not be like the scale, like to build something big that also carries a lot of story, like a big single build. Because obviously, like technically, my city is kind of going to be quite big in the end, but like it's made up of a lot of smaller builds. I think to build like a big monolithic thing that also carries a lot of story is really hard. Like, and I think you're someone that is insanely good at that, like, as always. And, like, the thing is, you have been concerningly consistent, which is so crazy. Like, from, like, season... Like, from, like, season... Like, from the season that you joined, which I'm assuming is season 4.
Yeah.
Yes? Did you join in season 4? Did I get that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I made my little cowboy base.
Yes, that's it. Exactly that. You have always been incredibly good at getting... Like, you have thought about Minecraft builds in a different way to how people think about Minecraft builds the entire time that you've been making them. Like, I am just, like, coming round to being like, oh, maybe I should have, like, a bit of story to my build and, like, think about how this fits in the universe. You have been coming at me with those questions like since day dot. Like it's like you've always had that mentality, and that's what's always been so cool. Someone just said fire in the chat, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think the kids are up to something. But yeah, I've always loved story, but you don't always have to knock somebody over the head with a story. Like you can also create like an environmental story where like the builds and the trees and everything kind of tell a story that's not like narrative. Like you can tell both sides of that, which I think is cool. There's many different ways to tell a good story with a build. Yeah. And some could be like a straight up book report, or it could be more of just you just kind of like cruise through this atmosphere that's kind of giving off an impression of a story, which is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would love to get to the level where I can, because I think I maybe push the story quite hard currently because it's like a new concept for me. I think there's another 10 years until I can do it subtly like the way that you do.
Well, I do kind of want to go over the top with my story this time. It's just I've been so slow at being able to get what I want done. Yeah.
Like right now, what you want to do is passive. This is the thing.
I gotta go look. We gotta go. Let's go over there real quick. Hold on. Right. I need a sanity check. I need a sanity check, Mumbo.
How do you know where you're going, by the way? Because how did you just navigate to Etho's base?
I've always surprisingly I'm very good at navigating.
Like I had no idea where we were, and you have just absolutely located where we're at.
Well, I mean, every season, like somehow I fly the most, and it gets to the point where it starts counting backwards. I
haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen this yet. Scar, I haven't seen this yet. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. How did you do these smoke particles?
Oh yeah, you've been gone for a long time.
Yeah. That is so cool. What the heck?
Yeah, I decided instead of like a hot gas, it's a cold gas, so it's blue and it's freezing the ground below.
Should we go over? We need to go over and see what, because apparently Green's base is on fire, and I feel like that is something that maybe I can't continue to ignore. Is it actually on fire?
Can I help it burn?
I mean, you could add to the fire, and if they're lying,
are they? I tune out.
Oh, it actually is on fire.
Where's the fire?
That actually is a fire. Why have they set it on fire? Why have they done that?
Fire?
That actually is a fire. I don't know if
they're burning the guy up in the air.
Are they meant to be?
Oh,
I feel like
there's gas in there.
I'm on it. I'm gonna be like one of those aeroplanes. I'm coming in.
Are you gonna strafe it? You gonna spit fire?
Yep. I feel like, gosh, there actually is a fire. Oh, why is there so many casts?
I know. I thought they were gonna be the exploding gas. That would have been wild. Oh my god.
This is impossible. I'm not gonna be able to put this out.
Did that? He put exploding gas. Oh, there's some water over there.
That's me. I'm putting out the fire.
Good job, Mumbo. You got this. You got this. You're a firefighter. You got this.
Oh, it's not working. Scar, help me put this out.
No, you got this. You're doing really good.
Should we leave the group so they can actually hear what we're doing?
Dude, you're so late.
What do you mean I'm so late? Yeah, but I thought my chat was lying. They've been lying about all sorts of different stuff.
It's burned down, Mumbo.
I mean, no, I reckon there's still something left in it.
Everything got burned.
Did you do this on purpose? Did you do this?
I actually did want this burned, but
okay.
It was a good test for the fire department.
And I'd say I've done a good job. It's salvageable. I've only brought one bucket.
Bomb's ready.
What do you mean the time bomb's ready?
What do you mean
the
the
fire
time?
department is my favorite because all of them, no matter what, they're going to show up in one bucket.
I think I've left...
Grian?
I think I left Scar in a group. Oh, no.
All you got to do is finish the observer clock here and run. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to run already, and I suggest everybody runs.
What?
What exactly is he doing? You placed it the wrong way around, Grian.
I'm
so happy right now killing these.
I don't know what this is going to do exactly.
What is happening? Oh, there it is.
Etho, that seems very close to a lot of builds.
How does it... Oh, I see what's happening.
Whoa! Oh, Etho!
I mean, that was good.
Quite a few.
That seemed effective.
That wasn't bad.
That did seem mildly effective.
Wait, did they land? I just had a panic moment there for a second.
No, they
just litter on the floor.
Because usually what goes up has to come down, right? And they didn't really hit too much on the way up.
He's just spread out the cleanup operation like an extra 1,000 blocks.
Well, I was a little worried about Azuma's base for a second there.
Just doing untested demolition.
Oh my gosh, look at the mess.
This is a mess.
Look at that mess up there.
Oh gosh. Oh
I think it looks better. Mama, can you stay alive?
I'm trying my best. Oh gosh. That's not good. I'm on 2 hearts. Oh, this is problematic. I just dealt so much damage to myself, I don't even understand how.
I like the fact you felt like you needed to do a loop there.
Where is there so many? Where are they coming from?
How many mobs are down here?
Oh, this isn't a sword. I see the root of the issue.
Oh, there's a lot of mobs down here.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Can you not light up under your terrain?
Why is the gravel Oh, it's burning.
This is cool. Oh, and then it's creating regular concrete.
I can't imagine that Joel thought this was going to be as effective as it has done.
Wait, so yeah, what is the vibe with this?
Well, I got stuck. I don't know why he's done it, mate. But it's got a ton of gas in there that got me stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt he expected that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And now I've made it rain blocks everywhere. It's actively making more mess.
It does seem to be producing. It's like distributing the mess.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's getting worse. It's like harder to clean up when it turns solid.
Thanks, Etho.
Yeah.
Etho, we've been checking out your base area. It's very, very cool.
Oh, cool.
It's been extremely cool.
You saw the trading hall?
Yep. Yeah, it is extremely cool.
You're doing a similar kind of vibe, right? Like with what's that place called that starts with a K?
Starts with, oh yeah, Kowloon. Yeah, I forgot.
Kowloon, yeah.
I forgot the whole reference from my whole base. For some reason, I was trying to think of a Minecraft block, and that was not working.
He's got streamer brain.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. Me and Scar have also been playing like all sorts of brain related games and trying to guess all sorts of different stuff, and I think it's definitely frazzled my head. It's not good.
You played the everything game.
I don't know what that is.
The anything game.
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh.
What is it?
It's like 20 questions, but it can be anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that the point of 20 questions, though? Like, I swear, like, it can be anything for 20 questions, no?
I think it has to be like a person. No?
Does it?
Well, you don't have 20 questions in this. It could be, no, so like with 20 questions, right?
Yeah.
It could be like I don't know, Mumbo Jumbo.
Mm-hmm.
But with the anything game, it could be a pocket full of oxygen. It can be literally
That's good.
anything.
Well, that feels like that would be a long-winded game to play. I feel like I had intentions of ending my stream in about 7 minutes, and I feel like that's actually not something that I want to get onto. However, I do.
Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's easy.
Yeah, but if you just said pocket of oxygen, like pocket of oxygen, I couldn't even think of that if you gave me a billion questions.
Nah, you do whittle it down eventually.
I don't think I could whittle it down.
I
that
can't
far.
remember. I cannot for the life of me remember some of the diabolical ones. I did.
You said like 5 degrees Celsius or something.
Oh yeah,
one.
42 degrees Celsius. That was the one.
That's strong. That's strong.
Moose was a pretty tough one too.
Even Moose is the only one you used.
That was pretty tough.
Every time you played, you used Moose.
I feel like is there like a reverse strat where you could go for something super obvious like red bus or something like that?
Yeah. Dude, there was one, and it was just arcade machine, and we couldn't get there.
Yeah, that would get me.
We couldn't get there.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that in a future stream, and that can just be the goal from the outset.
Mumbo Jumbo's live? I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Fake fan.
Oh.
Wow. You're supposed to
Is
be
it on
my
YouTube
friend.
or on Twitch?
You're supposed to be my friend. On YouTube.
Oh, that's why I haven't got YouTube open.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that I'm. Wait, are you live now as well?
No.
Okay.
I just turned up to mayhem.
Who is live? Is Jem? Are you live?
I'm
Okay.
live.
That
Yeah.
one's live. That one's live.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Etho's not live.
Yeah.
Zed, are you live?
I'm not live.
Let's all go live.
I'm dead.
I told Live Zed we were gonna stream his sheep game, and then you blew up your.
I got stuck.
Well, I was meant to be doing resource gathering, and so far I have gathered 7 stacks of pale
There you
oak.
go.
I've gathered some more resources. Oh yeah, I've gathered actually a lot of random stuff. Now that I'm looking,
Yeah, here's
I have
a dried gas. You
2
probably
rotten
need that.
flesh,
No, I need
4
maybe a
arrows.
head.
No,
that.
I if you got any
Need
dried
those.
gas, just pop them in here. I might need them.
Okay,
I put them in your chests.
some dirt.
over here.
I could do with that actually. Yeah, some moss maybe, another piece of dirt. Yeah, so it's been a
Wow.
successful stream. I'm glad that everyone's turned up to watch actually, because I feel like I've just produced amazing content for everyone to enjoy.
Where did it go? Oh, you put it in a bucket.
I see.
Okay, let's go and play. Let's go and play Zed's game.
Gonna play some
Yes.
sheepies?
Okay,
Yeah, let's play some sheep.
everyone
Can you
enjoy.
give me the
I'm going to go
shulker
back to getting logs. Bye-bye.
Good luck getting
Sounds
logs.
good, Mumbo.
Bye, Mumbo.
See you later. Where did Scar go? Like seriously, where did he go? How did he manage to leave? I was enjoying my time with him, and I was looking forward to asking him more questions about various different mobs in quick succession. I don't know where I put my resources. Either way, we've been streaming now for 2 hours, which is cool. This is actually... I didn't really have any plans for how long this was going to go, but I kind of had in my head around about 10 PM I would finish UK time. But I'm going to keep going because I feel like I have not gathered any resources. You were promised resource gathering, and so far all you have had is good times. And that just won't do. That just will not do in the slightest. we need. That would be a boring resource to get. If I just gather grey stained glass, are you joking? That's my idea. Dirt. Iron chains. Deep slate. Bricks. I feel like bricks is a good one. I feel like I can gather a decent number of bricks. Maybe I could gather them from this area here. I'm so used to Mumbo videos that I keep forgetting this is a stream. Honestly, same. I keep forgetting that I'm actually live and I'm just talking about the most pointless stuff. Do you know how strange it is? Like, I am so comfortable with the idea that I am able to cut things. Like, I was about to ask, have you ever watched one of my videos? I would assume, unless something very strange has happened to the YouTube algorithm, you have. Yeah, like, the way my videos flow is so quick, and I sort of, like, bounce between ideas really fast. And, like, I have a lot of time to think of punchlines for jokes. You may notice that I establish a joke at the start of a Minecraft day, and then the punchline comes out when it's dark. And that is because I've stood there trying to think of something funny to say for that entire time. That is not the case with live streams. That would be a pretty bad stream. Although I think it actually could be quite funny. Like, if I just set up a joke and then just stand there. Yeah. Problem is, I can't even think of a setup for a joke right now, so I'm falling at the first hurdle. I've totally scarred it. I've absolutely scarred it. That's what I'm going to think of. That's what I'm going to say whenever I can't think of something to even establish the beginning of the thought. I'm going to say I'm scarring it. Mumbo streams thinking of punchlines. Yeah, it could be like a writer's room. We could all get together. That's super cool though that they're playing Zed's game. I have not played around with that just yet, but it looks very, very cool, and I'm very happy to see that his Kickstarter was also fully funded, and that's going to be going into production. That is so cool because Zed is another person who might be one of the most unique Minecraft players on planet Earth. The way he interacts with Minecraft is completely different from anyone else that I've ever encountered in my entire life, which is so cool. This is my favorite thing about the Hermitcraft server, you know. Just all the different ways in which people approach playing the game is crazy, crazy. Have you ever played Peak? I mean, I've played Peak in real life. I don't need the game. I am Peak. No, I haven't. It looks fun. I would like to play it. But, you know, I don't know if it would quite compare to the real thing. No, I'm joking. No, yeah, it does look fun. It would actually be pretty funny if I could get together some, like, serious alpinists to play Peak with me. Oh my gosh, I've just looked at my face cam. Have I been nuclear this entire time? What the heck? I'm a professional cinematographer. That is crazy. There's no way. This is what I actually look like. What the heck? There's no way. Oh no. What? Hang on. Oh gosh, it's going pink. No! Oh no! It's still... My head's not this shiny! It better not be. What? Oh. That's not good. I pride myself on my ability to make cool looking things, and then here I am. Looking like... I don't know. I don't even know. Looking like the sun. Looking like Beetlejuice. 300 years away from supernova. You know, like this is a bad time. Oh, my professional cinematography friends are they're gonna tune into the stream and they're gonna be, I wonder what Mumbo's up to. Oh gosh, he's really fallen off. God, he needs to get it together. And they're like, oh yeah. I don't have him on set anymore. No way! Oh, no way! Oh, someone in the chat. George, Mumbo, I served you at Gales a few weeks ago. Yes, you did! And you were a legend! Yes! Oh, you were so nice. That was so cool. Ah, George. I appreciated you. You gave me a bunch of cookies, which that has never actually happened to me before. No one has actually. I've never bumped into someone working in a cafe, and they have never given me extra stuff. Wow, that sentence did not make any sense. I have never been to a cafe where a fan has been working and they have. Wow, how do you say this? How does this sentence come out? How does this sentence form? Someone help. Someone help. How do I expect to get to B2 level in French if I can't even get to A1 in English? I have never had it happen. No, that's a terrible start. That's a terrible start. That's a problem from the jump. I have never experienced a fan working in a cafe and them giving me a bunch of extra stuff and cookies and things like that. The box that you gave me was really nice. I really appreciated it. The Gales, 10 out of 10 as well. Very good. Apparently Spain just won. That's good. I don't know who they were playing. Honestly, like, people who have never live streamed before or never done anything with it. What am I actually doing? I guess I'm making clay. Wait, how do you make bricks again? Gosh. I can't undo that. I think I'm slowly starting to realize how long I can stream for. Mumbo is now an influencer? Yeah, I guess that is an influencer maneuver. That is maybe my first influencer move. What is my most influencery move? I feel like I haven't really made use of my influencerness. I haven't really got much free stuff. No, yeah, I've never really done anything too influencery. That might be the most influencery thing I've ever done is getting free pastries. Maybe if I seriously think about this, let's go. I'm genuinely trying to think. Okay. So there was once a time when I wanted to buy a car that is like it was like a limited edition. I think it was a Toyota Yaris GR. It was. I wanted to buy a Toyota Yaris GR, and they had them. They were like on a crazy waiting list. And I mentioned that. I said that, you know, I'm kind of a big deal on the internet, and they were like, yeah. Anyway, so it didn't work, and I couldn't be on the list to buy a Yaris GR. I couldn't jump the waiting list. So that's life. So that was it. I failed at being an influencer. You being in yeah. I guess being at the premiere of the Minecraft movie was probably actually pretty influencery. That felt pretty cool. I enjoyed that. So basic Yaris it is, yeah. I was like, well, I'll just have the Yaris then. Yeah, it was pretty heartbreaking. Yaris GRs are so cool as well. I wish I'd got one, because they like literally as soon as they came out, they like being sold used were worth so much more than what the asking price as well. So that's why they said no. They were scared of me flipping it. I don't know. I tell you what, on the topic of Toyotas, where am I going? Am I going totally the wrong direction? I think I am. Yeah, on the topic of Toyotas, I was actually looking to get a Land Cruiser when I moved to France, because I think Land Cruisers are so cool. And I wanted a GJR Land Cruiser, and I don't know if I've messed something up. So French people in the chat, please let me know if this is wrong. I wanted to buy a GJR Land Cruiser, which is like their sort of like modern but really basic Land Cruiser that can go for like 1 billion miles. I wanted one of those. They're so cool. And they don't sell them in France, and I was like, fine, I can import it. Like, yeah, let's see what it's like to import it. And then I saw the initial import tax, which I think was like maybe 20%. And I was like, that's crazy, I'm not doing that, there's no way. But then I put it into a calculator out of curiosity, and it said that the import tax was going to be 80,000 euros, which is 3 times the price of the car. And I feel like there must be something I was doing wrong in that situation. Like, I feel like it can't be that. It can't be. But maybe it is. Maybe France just does not like Land Cruisers. And honestly, I'm not going to say anything negative about that because I'm currently in the middle of getting my visa. So I agree, France. Land Cruisers are terrible. And I agree with the crazy import tax as well. I think you should keep doing it. In fact, if anything, I think it should be more. And if that means I get my visa, then so be it. Sorry, I've just seen the best. This is actually my favourite chat message ever. Somebody said... Somebody just asked, do British people say Land Cruiser and not car? You're my favourite person on the planet. Because that is the most British way of saying That is the most British way of saying car, now that I think about it. No, a Land Cruiser is a model of a car, but no, I'm going to start saying it. I'm just going to start referring to every single vehicle that I see on the road as a Land Cruiser. That is incredible. You are the best. That is the best. That has made me incredibly happy. Jolly good Land Cruiser over there, look at that. It's a 4x4. That is so good. Oh gosh, I'm almost out of rockets. Your boy is just flying in random directions, by the way. I got so distracted by Land Cruisers, it's crazy. Oh. There we go. Oh, I guess my skills at guessing have returned. This stream is such a joy. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Because the message above that said, "What are you doing?" with many question marks, and I'd say both chat messages can be accurate. You know, I agree with both because I don't know what I'm doing either. I really don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I did a good job at getting loads of clay balls. Yeah. By the way, don't know if anyone caught this earlier on in the stream. I didn't have an ender chest before I started. And you may have noticed when I picked up the ender chest, like the 2 ender chests, I split the stack. When Scar died, he dropped 2 ender chests, and I was like, well, I've been wanting one of these for a little while. So I've taken it. And it's mine. And now, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I was trying to navigate back home. But then I realised I have to smelt all of those clay balls. So then we have to go back to where I just was. But the good thing is I kind of know where the industrial district is. People in the chat saying that they noticed. Way, look at that. That was cool. Yeah. The chat notices everything. This is why I can't steal things anymore. This is why I'm having to do a resource gathering live stream. Do you know how long it normally takes me to resource gather? 5 minutes. Because I just go to Scar's base, Grian's base, and then maybe... By that point, I definitely have the resources that I need. But then maybe Exuma's base. But, you know, now that I'm actually having to do it properly, look, it's taken me 2.5 hours and I've got barely anything still. After the stream is finished, don't worry, I will stock on with resources at all of their bases. Oh. Where am I going? Why am I lost? Genuinely, I do this all the time. I do this trip all the time. By the way, I was joking there. I don't do that. I want to be very clear. I do not just steal. I mean, it is lag. By the way, on the topic of lag, can I just flex on all of you briefly? Because you all laughed at me. You all laughed at me. I saw everyone down in the chat being like, oh, Mumbo's moving to the mountains. Prepare for his internet to be terrible. I've got 8 gigabits a second, mate. 8 gigabits a second. I could have sent those laughs at 192,000 hertz. That's how high of... Where am I? Anyway, what is going on? I'm actually lost again. Here we go. Yeah, 8 gigabits per second. Yeah. Didn't even know it was possible. Didn't even know it was possible. Your boy is out in the mountains. And he is getting... Like, my internet is so fast that people receive their text messages before I send them. That's how fast my internet is there. Like, the default setting on YouTube is to watch at 2x speed because the internet's just that fast. It's like, we got to do something with the data, you know? And like, we'll just play it twice as fast. We don't know. There's not enough resolution. Like, we tried. We put it up to 40, we put it up to 4K, and like, there's still so much internet left. We might as well just play it at 2 times speed. My Instagram feed loads all at once. Like, I don't swipe through like everyone else. It just all appears on the screen like that. And then I just get the entire Instagram feed all into my eyeballs all at once. It's sped up my day so much because I don't brain rot anymore. Like, I don't just sit there scrolling anymore. I just get every Instagram post just goes like this. Straight into my eyeballs immediately. Like that. Downloads every single one. I see everything. And then I can just go about my day. That's how fast my internet is. So it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. Yeah. And my cabinet doors open faster. Exactly. Did I just put that in the wrong bit? That wouldn't have happened on my fast internet. It's because I'm on my English internet. It's because I'm on my stupid English internet. I put it in the wrong chest. Oh, if this was my fast internet, that would have gone right in the right way. Ah! Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But if I was on my fast French internet, these would have finished smelting by now. You know. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty excited about it. It actually negatively affected my productivity for like a whole day because I was just walking around the house with my phone just trying to see how fast I could get the connection. Because like on Wi-Fi. And that was a big waste of time. But yeah, I was just like walking about, and then I would just like I'd unlock my phone, and then it would be on the speed test thing, like because that's obviously the last thing that I was doing with my phone. So then I would then be like, oh well, you know, while I'm here, and I'd do a speed test, and then it would come out at a number that I didn't like. You know, it would come out at like 1.8 gigabits a second, and I'm like, what? Gross. We need to sort that immediately. So that I'd obviously walk right up next to the router thing, and I'd put my phone next to it, and then I'd refresh it, and then it would come out at like 3.3, and I'd be like, okay, that's better. That's fine. I can live with 3.3. You know, on Wi-Fi. So that's been my life recently. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. I will be able to stream in 32K resolution. My new webcam, like, I know this quality has been terrible, and that's because of that's because of the setup that I have in England, but I'm going to be the first live streamer with an IMAX camera as my webcam. And I'm gonna keep the size of the window the same. Like, you know, it's gonna just go in the top corner like how it is currently. But it is gonna be shot on IMAX. So I'll be the first streamer with that, just because I can. And I'll still have some bandwidth to spare. I'll be able to have Subway Surfers down at the bottom. Also in 16K resolution. Which will be cool. So then, like, that combined, you know, maybe I might get close to using up my bandwidth. In 3D as well, yeah, it will be in 3D. It'll be stereoscope 3D, so there'll be like 2 streams next to one another, and then you'll need to buy super expensive proprietary glasses that I'm going to sell, so that you can watch the stream. Otherwise, it's just going to look terrible. And that is my plan to take over the streaming world. I'm going to be the next iShowSpeed. I'm going to be iShowSpeedier. I show you my internet speed. Oh, that's made me laugh way more than I thought. See, if I was iShowSpeed right now, like after telling that amazing joke, I'd then get up and do a backflip, but unfortunately I can't do that, so I'll just stay seated. Cool. Bricks do take a while though, don't they? Cool. We got it. Yeah, definitely feel like I need more bricks than that. What the heck have I been doing? I'm not even close. That's taking me the best part of half an hour. This is why it takes me. Like, if you ever wonder, this is me playing at max speed. Like, this is me. Ah, so you probably needed them. This is me playing at like the fastest I can play. This is why my builds take a long time. This is why it absolutely baffles me how Tango is able to like construct an entire mountain in the time that it takes me to build like a small little 8x8 build. It's terrible. Yeah, I guess I could go to a trading hall for bricks, but you know what? I'm kind of liking just doing it the old way. I feel like now that I've got more I feel like I ran out of inventory space but just didn't realize. And I think I'm just being silly. I only need to get a few more stacks and then I'll be sorted. Okay. Potentially the harshest chat I've ever seen in my entire life. Somebody just said, Mumbo, my mates bully me because I look like you. Right. Is it because they, like... Hopefully it's to do with the fact that you look like me and not just because I am deserving of... Like, my appearance is deserving of being bullied. Because I hate to say it, you've just extended their bullying onto me. You've just extended the reach of their bullying. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Trust me, when I get my IMAX webcam, you'll be impressed. You will be impressed. I look good in high res, okay? Second-hand bullying, yeah, I just received second-hand bullying. Absolutely savage. Actually, so I think there's like a few people that I do get compared to. I think Mac DeMarco is one of the nice ones. I'm a big fan of Mac DeMarco, and whenever someone says that I look like him, I'm like, that's cool. Yeah, me and Mac. Yeah, that's cool. I can look like Mac. That's cool. And then some, I'm just like, oh man. Gosh, I'm locking it in. I've never locked in so much. I don't know why I'm on the floor. Mumbo DeMarco, yeah, indeed. Somebody just said you got me into climbing. Well, that's so cool. I'm always psyched whenever I occasionally get messages about people like who I got into filmmaking. They started getting into filmmaking or taking an interest in filmmaking because of me, and that is so cool. And then climbing as well. That is honestly really, really cool. Climbing is such a fun hobby, and yeah, I'm glad that I gave you a little nudge towards it. That is super exciting. Mumbo, if England and France both reach the final of the World Cup, who will you go for? Well, it depends if there's any French Immigration Authority individuals in the room. Because if there are, then I will be cheering for French loudly and proudly, and then making references to my visa application that's currently in process, you know. In the absence of any French immigration workers, probably England. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's funny. I'm not actually like I have not watched many football games at all. And I'm not. I did used to play it as a kid. I was a goalkeeper, and that is simply because I was massive. You know, back before, you know, when you're young and you're playing like the 7-a-side goals, I was like 6 foot tall. I basically filled out the entire thing. You know, so that made me that gave me this like false illusion that I was actually relatively good at football, at least playing in goal. And then when we moved to 11-a-side and we went to the big goals and I actually had to try, it was a bit depressing. But I did it for a few years. I played in goal the whole time. And then one time I knew that I wanted to quit because yeah, I knew that I wanted to quit because it was a really cold day. And I was waiting there, and the game had been pretty boring, and then suddenly there was an attack on goal, and it was like a literal single striker. My defenders had completely let me down, and I just, the 6 foot, probably 2 person that I was at the time, decided that actually it was this poor 12-year-old's last day of his life. I mean, I was also 12, but I was significantly bigger than him, and I just like 2 foot sliding tackled him, and it basically exploded into a million parts. And then I got a yellow card and got a £4 fine, which was like basically 2 weeks of my pocket money, and I was like, well, this is no good. Don't like this one bit. So then I stopped. Yep. That was the violent finish to my football career. No, I mean, it wasn't intentional. It was just literally the only thing that I could think of because I wasn't really that skilled. And I genuinely was going for the ball, but again, not that skilled. So unfortunately, aiming for the ball, hit the significantly bigger thing, but still much smaller than me thing, which was this 12-year-old child. I was 12. I keep referring to him as like a 12-year-old. Like, we were both 12-year-olds. Just to be clear, this was not recent. I didn't just go to the park the other day and just yeah, no. I hate my existence so much. That's what I get. That's what I get. I got a yellow card at the time, and clearly that still wasn't enough punishment. And it's come back to bite me 15 years later. Yellow card and a £4 fine, and now an extra 5 minutes of clay gathering. That's the price that I had to pay for that sliding tackle on that day. On that cold morning. On that cold Sunday morning. That's so brutal. Oh yeah, I guess I can mine them again. Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, it's pretty brutal that I have to place them all again. Ever played rugby? Oh, yeah. I mean, I played rugby like for all of about 1 hour and then decided I did not enjoy getting injured. This is an inefficient way to do this, but it's kind of a bit of fun, isn't it? Yeah, no, I played rugby for a little bit, and I kind of probably would have been pretty good at rugby, at least. Okay, yeah, no, we're just going to ignore that. Okay, yep, no, that's fine. Just changing textures on me, why not? Just no textures, let's go. Who needs them? Who needs them? Anyone know what's happening here? I guess we'll just leave it. But yeah, I think genetically I was built for rugby, and but unfortunately mentally I was not. Just did not seem like yeah. I was so like when I tell you I was like absolutely like dedicated to the BMX and mountain bike life. Like that is all I could think about. And I really wasn't interested in anything else. I did play a little bit of tennis for a little while, and I really did enjoy that, and that is quite fun, and maybe it's something that, like, maybe I would maybe do at some point in the future again. But, like, the problem with tennis, like, the beauty of the sports that I now currently do is that, like, I can go climbing with my friends of varying abilities and still have, like, an absolutely awesome time. Whereas if I go out with my friend who has never played tennis before and I've played a bunch of tennis, or alternatively, I go out with Roger Federer, neither of us are going to have a good time, right? And, like, the cool thing about climbing is that, like, I could go out with Toby Roberts and Santa Claus. Don't know why Santa Claus came into my head, but let's go with that. Toby Roberts, Olympic gold medalist climber and player? Olympic gold medalist climber from the UK. And Santa Claus, who, as cool as he is, I can't imagine he's that good at climbing. And we could still have a wicked climbing session because, like, your ability doesn't change the enjoyment for everyone else, you know? And I think that's, like, the single best thing about climbing is it doesn't really rely on anyone else being good. I mean, obviously, when you get outdoors and you're starting to go to, like, different crags and stuff like that, and there's certain crags that are, like, harder than others, and, you know, maybe then it starts to come in, but otherwise, no. If you're just going to the climbing gym, literally you could go with anyone and still have a blast. Santa does climb up the chimney. True, yeah, he actually... Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, he's sending it. He's got off-wit skills. He's one of the wide boys. Which is a reference that only about 4 people in this chat are going to know. But to those 4 people, they're going to love it. Same thing with competitive archery. Yeah, exactly. Those sorts of things. Like, what else is there? So, yeah, obviously climbing is one of them. Oh, gosh, if I just create a situation where I don't have enough space. Good thing I've got absolutely nothing of value in my inventory. Goodness gracious me. Don't know why I'm keeping that. Yeah, what else is like that? I guess, yeah, there's... Yeah, climbing, competitive archery, anything that is like you're playing against yourself is like that. I suppose running to a certain extent. Cycling is probably a good one, but it requires a bicycle. And that is a barrier to entry. Like, the kind of cool thing about climbing, right, is like there's really very low barrier to entry. In that the kit cost is pretty low, the buy-in is low. Like, if you go like, oh yeah, I think I'm going to try cycling. Let's see, I hope I like it. And then you spend £1,000 on like a pretty good bike. And then like you have to buy the gear and everything like that. And you go for like 2 rides and you're like, nope, being buzzed by cars every 4 seconds is no fun. Aha! Yes, good point. Good point, everyone. I love live streaming because it's like having an extended brain. Thank you. Someone in the chat just said gambling. No. No, that's really, really funny. That's the best. That's really funny. But no. I feel like gambling is much worse on your own, to be fair. Of all the times to gamble, it feels pretty sad to be on your own. Oh man, all of the message in the chat are so good. It's so interesting seeing all these different hobbies and stuff like that. All stuff that I want to try. Gosh, this is the problem. I get excited by things. I think I've got enough hobbies for the time being, though. I mean, imagine I move to the mountains and like move to Chamonix and then just like start getting really into darts. There's nothing wrong with being into darts, just to be extremely clear. However, like I would have like changed my entire life around to do more of one specific hobby and then do an extremely unlocation based hobby. Yeah, I mean, writing and drawing is pretty cool, and they're very, very fun to do on your own, and there's kind of no barrier to entry there. Although I haven't really had, like, is there? I guess there's collaborative drawing, like art classes and stuff like that. I feel like a writing with people though would be so scary. Now imagine you just sit and you just like, yeah, you're like sat there trying to write a novel, and you're just in a room with like 20 other people all trying to do the same. I feel like you'd be able to hear people's brains at that point. That's like enough people in a room thinking really hard that I feel like you'd be able to detect it. Like, I feel like you'd go in there, and then you just hear it. You just, like, sense it. It'd be like a throb. A throb of brains thinking in the room. I sometimes think that if I like went into NASA or something like that, and I feel like if I walked into a room with all the scientists, and then there's me, and I would make 0 difference to the frequency in the room because I've got like 3 thoughts in my head, and then everyone else's brains is just like outputting like a little frequency, and there's just like this like thickness of thought in their air, and then I leave, and then like nobody notices that I've gone because there's just 0 change to the frequency whatsoever. But then Albert leaves, and everyone's like, oh, we've lost one. I don't know. Not entirely sure. I'm not around enough smart people to know. I'm going to be honest, like I've never experienced the throb brain thing. I just feel like that's probably the case. However, because I haven't been around enough smart people, because well, no, because yeah, you know what? Sometimes I pick it up from Cub. But maybe he just has like a loud computer in his room. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, really. My hobby is that I build electric guitars. That's pretty cool. Wow. Okay, question. So, and I kind of, this is like, so I'm like electric guitars and stuff like that. Like the pickups affect the sound, right? Like that's like the main thing. Like, does the shape of the guitar? This is really stupid, I know. Because here's the thing. I've got a guitar behind me. This thing, and it is currently missing a string, is like a hollow body. So I guess that does actually affect the sound. So well, I just answered my own question. I just wanted to flex that I had a guitar behind me. No, but I was gonna ask, like, you know, like outside of a hollow body, like does the shape of the guitar actually affect the sound or no? Because I have a Fender Jaguar like that. That's my sort of like main electric guitar, I suppose. But then if it was, I don't know, like a Jazz Master, they're pretty close to one another. Like, do they sound different because of the body shape, or is it to do with other things in the guitar? I really don't know enough about guitars to know that. Not for electric, no. Okay, cool. The shape and material both affect the sound, I think, but it's not very significant compared to pickups. Okay. Musician here, yes it does. Okay, yeah, I feel like this is one of those things where it's like beginner knowledge. Yes, maybe. Moderate knowledge, no. Super expert, yes. It affects like this tiny frequency. Only for ones with resonance chambers. That has a long word in it, so I'm assuming that's an authoritative fact. You know, I feel like that's real. I bought an electric guitar because I thought it would look good on my wall, and I have zero idea how to play it. Yeah, I love that. Yep. Yeah, they do look cool. What can I say? They are objects of desire. There are certain things that are just like objects of desire, and I feel like electric guitars are one of them. Resonance chamber is the hole. Okay. So that's news to me. Didn't know that was the thing. Okay. Okay, question. Do electric guitars have resonance chambers, or was that then in reference to a hollow body guitar? It's also confusing. To be fair, trying to learn anything with a fast-moving chat, I've realized like you know, you guys are great. You guys individually are producing amazing responses, I'm assuming. Okay, on average. However, it's like if you search something on Google quickly and then a bunch of like Google is just a bunch of people in an office. And they just type out a response that they think is accurate, and then it zips past you, and by the time you sort of get an answer, you're already asking the next question. That is what the chat is like. And that's not the chat's fault, that's the system's fault, and I've created the system, so I should stop complaining. The shape affects vibe mostly. That's good. That's good. Nice. Nice. Okay. Well, that's cool. I got a bunch of bricks. So your boy is resource gathering. Resources have been gathered, and look how many more this is than earlier. I may have accidentally crafted the clay into blocks once and had a big sad moment. How much would 1 kilo of electric guitar cost? It's a good question. I feel like, I mean, this I bought used off my friend for £450, and that felt like it was heavier than a kilo. So I'm going to go with 225 pounds. I feel like that felt like 2 kilos, maybe 3 kilos. I'm pretty strong. This is the thing. Can't tell the difference between such light weights, you know. So, yeah, maybe 175 pounds per kilo. Let's go. Lock it in. Glad. Is your guitar still in tune? It is missing a string. So no. It definitely is not. There's a lot of there's a lot of questions about weights of things. Does 1 kilo of electric weigh more than 1 kilo of acoustic? It's the age-old question. I'll pass that on to Limmy. Have you ever visited Iceland? No, I would really, really like to, but I've always been limited by Europe days because we always want to like hold on to Europe days for as long as possible so that we can go on these like van life climbing trips where we travel around Europe and in theory and then just end up spending our entire time in Chamonix. But now I have freedom of movement in the EU again, or at least once I get my visa, then I'm 100% going to Iceland and I would love to go there. I can't wait. It seems like an absolutely stunning and amazing place. I would love to climb on the glaciers there. I'd love to go mixed climbing. There is tons of things I'd like to do. What is that? Am I being stupid? Whoa, that was crazy, right? That looked like a silhouette of Scar's hat. That's what came to mind at first. Okay, I'm not going to do what I did last... Oh, I've immediately done what I did last time. How am I getting this lost? I do this trip all the time. It's just when people are watching me, I suddenly lose the ability to know where I'm going. This is a big issue. I've lost the whole thing. Nah. Somebody's stolen my industrial district, straight up. And Scar's hat's back. Seriously, what in the now you see me has just happened? Has Darren Brown joined the server? Right, see, like, someone's transformed my industrial district into something completely different, and I'd like to know who did it. Somebody's responsible for this, because it ain't me. Oh yeah, follow the dots on the locator. God, you're smart. There's not many of them, but God, you are smart. That is... You know what? If I stood in a room with you, I bet I could hear your brain humming. I bet I could. That is a brain hum thought. You got that audible knowledge. Mumbo, your hair looks nice today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Finally. Is somebody going to go, like, you know, is it bully worthy? That's a reference to something that someone said a little while ago. I don't know if people are still in here. I'm getting a lot of questions about the Toyota GR86, and I feel like maybe some, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I spoke about a Toyota Yaris GR, and then I spoke about Land Cruisers, which did create an absolutely incredible moment that I really love. I think the GR86s are cool. I have no desire to own one, but I do think they're cool. I think it's an interesting choice of car. Honestly, I'm not so into cars anymore. I used to be very into them. I still am into them when I get talking, like when I get going, and when I see something cool. But like, honestly, I just want like a regular 4x4 now. Now that I'm moving into the mountains, I just want like something. I kind of do want a Suzuki Jimny, so that would be cool. I did briefly want a Land Cruiser GRJ, Land Cruiser GRJ. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten which way around it goes. GJR, I think so. I wanted one of those, but then yeah, I got hit with an insane import tax, so that was impossible. The GR is a Land Cruiser. No, the Yaris GR... The Yaris GR, Gazoo Racing, is like a four-wheel drive Toyota Yaris that has, I think, like 260 horsepower. I think they're so cool. I would like one. I would. But not practical, because you have to service them every 6,000 miles, which is like... It's pretty savage. because yeah, if I'm gonna own a car like that, like it has to be my daily driver, and I just feel like that would drive me slightly insane. Really like the new Renault 5s, the new electric ones. They're cool. I don't know. I've been looking at all sorts, but honestly, I'm probably gonna end up with like, you know, just like a standard all-wheel drive car, like a Dacia Duster. Yeah, a Dacia Duster. Nice, solid. Suzuki Jimny. Okay, you know, maybe if I'm a Toyota RAV4, a Honda CRV would be pretty cool. You know, Duster spelled A-H. Yeah, thank you, Crafty. Yeah, Duster. Yeah, it's a fun word to say. What can I say? Yeah, RAV4, pretty cool. Volvo. I currently do have a Volvo. This is how I know I've gone into my 30s. I've got a Volvo and I'm proud of it. Very happy with my Volvo. It's safe. It's dependable. And it's lovely. You know, gone are the days. No. I mean, look, I still do love cars. I would love some cool cars, but the reality is, like, I've just, you know, just moved country, moved house, and everything is expensive. And right now, I just want to have a regular car that is not going to be annoying. Like, as much as I love having a Supra, the Supra is awesome. The Mark III Supra is the coolest thing I'm ever going to own. I will never be cooler than me currently owning a Mark III Supra. It's like, it's not unreliable. It really isn't. But just like where I just don't want to think about stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's like there are certain things that you own that they operate brain space, which again, for someone as dense as me, is a big problem. As I don't have much space up here. So then, you know, thinking about the things that I need to fix on the Supra, and then things that I need to fix on like another classic car that I have, my little old BMW, and then thinking about, you know, like this and that and this. It's like all really stupid noise that is totally avoidable that I've created for myself because I think they're cool. And unfortunately, I'm just running out of space in the old dome, and I just need to get something really reliable and dependable for the time being, so that I can clear up that space for useful stuff, like looking at the time, and like understanding how clocks work, and realizing that it's nearly 11 p.m. and I've been live streaming for 2 hours and 44 minutes, and I'm probably done with the live stream. I don't know what that segue was. Yeah, the Mark III Supra is cool. What can I say? I'm keeping it. No, I don't know. Cool. Yeah. No, I'm learning French. Like, yeah, exactly. I need to remove Mark III Supra space so I can get vowels, more vowels in. That's important. Okay. I need to move the Mark III Supra out of my head so I can get more vowels and more X's, because I've never had to think about so many X's and Z's and vowels in my entire life. And I need to clear out my head so that the vowels can get in, because otherwise I can't speak French. There's just not enough vowels in my head. There's not enough vowels, and there's not enough like spittly R's, and I need to work on them. So that's important. And that's why I can't keep the Mark III Supra. I really do hope that you enjoyed this live stream. This has been weird. I don't think I've gathered many resources at all. Oh, okay, cool. God, I kind of thought I could get to work on building the skyscrapers tomorrow after an extremely successful live stream, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Hope you enjoyed. See you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Au revoir. As they say. God, how do I end this thing? Oh, gosh, this is a bit cringe, isn't it?